You're jamming with the hottest disc jockey. DJ Dork Genius.
It's one of them type joints you charge a nigga your whole budget for. Finest music, 8K, sick click.
Thank you for your love.
Yeah, you all appreciate it.
Thank you for your
Listen. I just want to give a thank you for all the support. All my peoples that listen, they love the way we ride. Plus we keep it consistent. Big up the haters too, cause we know they be from a distance. Bet you they come around, my nigga, give them a minute. I thank the Lord for the pain I endure, cause when that love come back around, that made it more pure. Thank the parents that made me, the city that raised me, the stank bitches that played me. Fuck it, it made me swayzy. Love every member of my fam, dog, each of them. Swear with every step I make, I take a piece in them. They tried their best to make my situation easy, so whatever they need them, they're immediately for them. Only one call away, so I'ma ride for you. We about to own this rap shit, it ain't impossible. We just started and we still got a lot to prove. But pressure never bothered me, I overcome the obstacles.
Thank you for all the love and the hate. Thank you for never playing my tape. I swear to God I wanna thank you for never holding me down. Thank you cause now I'm running the town. Man, I just wanna.
This is for my niggas from state to state, round the globe who be doing they thing. I wanna say thanks to everybody who be holding us down and appreciate that quality sound.
Hey yo,
down,
hey yo,
down,
hey yo,
down.
hey yo. Wrong with you fucking idiots, man. Shabba. 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 Skinny rapper but my dick long. Hit him with another 6 song. I'll be all around her mouth like lip balm. Send him up Shit's Creek, no paddle like ping pong. Get under your skin like an ingrown. Smell it on my clothes, heavy with the O's. And she got a horseback, so she heavy with the O's. Dope in my notepad, heavy with the quotes. Mouth full of money, teeth heavy full of gold. I tell her what to do, I tell her where to go. Put him in the suit, stir it, let it go. Ice cube melt, I tell him that I'm dope. Couple of Henny, I'm tripping already. Killing NC, so I'm basically Freddy. YFRWN with a machete. Put him in the sauce while I'm cooking spaghetti. Sazy be mobbing all day. My team full of goblins that's lighting their heads. If we got a problem, then it just go away. Had to put the gloves on, call it OJ. I don't mess with broke boys, tell them get paid. Bunch of cockroaches, gotta hit him with the raid train. With the top coaches, so I always get played. Hit him from 100 with an empty AK. I throw it. Put him in a sea full of sharks. I row it like the Henley Regatta. My kid's so fly, gotta envy my daughter. Came from the bottom, me and mom dead broke. Nobody lend me $1. Pray to the holy Madonna. Medusa head on me, but not from Atlanta. Take what's mine, I'll send you to Allah. Allah, the barrel of the gun go shabba. Ranks.
I'm a little dog, but I'm quick and ambitious. I'm from the swamp where you ain't got no business. Where them boys relentless, from where the police never finding no witness. Where boy they get out and go right back to prison. They throw him the book a quarter to life sentence. Where he go back in and his brother right with him. Where houses get shot up and spouses go missing. And all that's what's wrong with me, now got me tripping. Lost about a homicide. I got an on me that's gon' ride. Trying to do right but they pushing. He must got a problem looking at me crooked. Should I go wait for him off in the bushes and raise up that heat to his head and start cooking? I got the clip full to keep pulling. Then the judge give me years for each one of them bullets. Bang, 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 ooh wee. I've been ducking, dodging from the demons in my mind, but more is always on the way. Type of thoughts I'm having, have to put on that and never get to see the light of day. Standing on the edge and all I see is red. I hope somebody's still praying for me. I don't give sympathy. Pain, 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 go away. Yeah, pain, 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 go away. Yeah, pain, 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 go away. Yeah, pain, 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 go away.
K Diddy. Bang, 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 good riddance. Pick myself up after you did it. I was so broken, a loose cannon. Then I took what I learned, made a huge business. Nothing in life that I do different. Made a studio into a soup kitchen. I'm on now, are you kidding? Now you cringing like 2 dudes kissing, that's controversial. Don't mean to get way too personal. Contraband inside my Herschel. Tables turn, this role reversal. It's no call bragging if you stayed factual. I move strategic, I do it so tactical. You cannot do what I do, I'm an animal. You are with jokers and I'm with it practical. My name K Diddy.
please don't get giddy. I got a girl, but else this ain't your titty. We can't do business if it's 50-50 and you ain't no money investing it with me, man. I show no pity. How you get litty when your people broken, they on your committee? That shit should be silly. I be like, really? They should just club you like Billy. Fuck your affiliates, that's just a sponsor at really. Your numbers inflated, that's not really millions. I won't say nada like you think you're brilliant. People around you is a fucking idiot, yeah. Building off a facade, only real know that you a fraud. It's eyebrow raising, you clout chasing. Try fuck with me, fuck with me, fuck with me, fuck with me.
Slide the hammer back, let's see if you gon' make it crack. Slide up on me, nigga, let's see if you gon' make it back. Pick up a couple grams of that Yola, see if you make it stack. And I ordered that rich porter trap, and I love the hustle, and I love the game. It ain't no need to explain, I don't love it cause I'ma make it rain on the bitches trying to dig in my change. I saw and I came, just know the game's the same though. These players done changed though, thinking they real but it ain't so. I got a hangover, Hen Dog got a nigga pervin', shotgun in my nigga bourbon. There you go cause I seen murder. Location on, pussy boy no need for searching. I emerge and I re-emerging. Bun B but I'm a better version. My little bitch from Persia, speak fluently Persian. Like to fuck with an open curtain. One thing for sure, 2 things for certain. And the only thing that's concerning to me and it's quite disturbing is that this rap game is hurting and it's emergency. Lay low. I mean, yeah, it ain't arrogance, it's confidence. You know, I've been doing this shit for a long time, you feel me? That's just where I'm at with mine. Niggas ain't fucking with me. And my mixes still ain't shit. And my nigga, I insist that your record still ain't hits. And you niggas still ain't shit. And I'll be damned if I'm that. And you marks still ain't this.
I'm aiming at a nigga head only. Niggas merchant shit on they dead homie. I put a nigga with they dead homie. Now they ask somebody dead homie. Ain't talking shit but the feds only. So I ride around with that lead on me. I'm a real nigga, you a bitch nigga. I hate bitches. Like a fag homie, I been through it all. I done seen it all, I just want it all. I ain't scared at all. I got 30 shorties with 30-30s. Ran around in the U-Haul. About to move in on a nigga house round lunchtime just to take them out. I got shooters outside your mama house round dinner time. Just taking out bitch, I'm the shit. And I'm with the shit. I got an AR that hold a 50 clip on. Ran shotty with the same shotty boys in the hood. Shot Ricky with all my G's move in the fucking unit. You could get killed over 50 cent. I'm a young buck, but my Lloyd Banks is full of all dead presidents. All I want is commas after commas. All I think about, that's common sense. Balenciagas or some red bottoms or some red products just to match the fit. If I die tonight, bury me with bands. All the Mars and a couple bricks. RP my niggas, I'ma do it big till the day I get sticking out this shit. If I catch a body and my mama snitch, then I gotta take her ass out this shit. Don't you testify, her ass gotta die. I just make it look like an accident. Oh, with folks in them, up in traffic with automatics on some no lacking shit. And my bitch Nina, she a burning nigga. Nasty bitch known for clapping shit. I done seen bands, I been seen money. Red, orange, and green money. All I know is the Michael Jackson. I'm trying to get that Billie Jean money. I done stuff my cash up in laundry bags. You would think a nigga try and clean money. I done pulled the plug for 2.5 million. Charlie Sheen money.
Well, getting started.
Yeah. I feel the ache from the way aim at your neck. Have you dodging and ducking everything? I hold at the net with a jump shot. Have you in race taste with a vet? Look like you a rookie. You better put on a vest when I come into your city to show it. Better I said. If I'm not, better give me. I'm dead. Or better I get you. Better respect the head of the set. All the fucking rappers look heterosex. Ain't had of me yet. Ooh, sheesh. I'm sorry, didn't mean to offend you. Homie, I can rap. I don't need to pretend to. After I came, I mean to ascend you. When I'm sweating and stuttering like you fiend for a pen do. Man, I fiend for a pen too. Sit up in your seat, take a spleen and then end you. I'm so mean, even your friends would offend you. Having 8 rappers by your side, they all gon' die. It take more to revenge you. I'm highly hoping you set me aside. I said it's all side to side. I'm having it saying there's something saying about him. He got a pen made out of blades, a hose that it cause a pain. Our faces turn away when we play around him. Only fucking talking shit through a post. Off a screen to your mind, tapping up to your nose. You're so mad I won, had your stream on froze. You diss me too much times, every thinking you ghost. You told you lost, you go, you lost. Condone my sauce on any fucking rappers that thinking they hard. You a pawn, a boss, the queen, I toss. You mean it costs a fiend for mine, I see my throne. I'm not a kid no more, go toe to toe. I know you won't, cause even then you knew I'm dope. So what you reaching for, not even skill. Go beef with someone who don't eat careers, you know I'm cold.
Sheesh.
Dude, like, what the fuck are they even playing?
Like, what the fuck is they even talking
They've
about?
been doing the same shit.
Like,
We switching it up, man.
what the fuck is they even doing?
Yo, all that on this bitch.
You feel me?
Viz.
Corleone.
Yeah. Short fuse. Let's go. Wordplay, gunplay, designing plays like Greg Roman. Niggas know my resume, one total like Texas poker. Come 95 harder than the pavement of tires on. In and out the country, mud still on fit spot. Let's go. I'm the product of the chronic and lack music. That southern player got the biscuit alien on earth. You've been warned, I beam you up, Scotty. Got way more to lose, I line you barber style. Clip at your wig, razor at your throat.
You're jamming with the hottest disc jockey. DJ Dork Genius.
Please send your records to ThatDorkyReviewShow@gmail.com or get ready to die. Ha 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 ha.
Autobots, share the stream.
Alright, y'all. Y'all already know what it is, man. We are back once again, man. I feel like I'm doing 3 shifts freaking or something freaking like that today, man. You know what I'm saying? One morning shift. Did one like around 2 or freaking 3 or something like that. Here we are once again at 9:14. Oh no, 9:44. You know what I'm saying? At least right now, freaking at this freaking moment. For those who do not know, welcome to That Dorky Review Show. I am your host, Nonsenze, aka Dork Genius, aka Chris Nonsense, aka your mama's favorite dork, aka your dork before hire, whatever, man. I don't even care anymore at this freaking point. We here though. You know, y'all know what it is, or if y'all don't, y'all can send y'all records to ThatDorkyReviewShow@gmail.com. Once again, send your records to ThatDorkyReviewShow@gmail.com. If you are new to the freaking show, I am a live music reaction and review show for indie artists and producers around the globe, so you can get your music played. We do take submissions for freaking free. There is a free line as well as a paid line, so if you do want to skip the line to get more than one of your records played back to back, or simply get your, one record played a lot freaking quicker, we have many different skips that can apply to your needs.
Yo, Nonsenze and Sir Mike, this song's gonna burn like some hot sauce from Hot Ones in your eyes. Birdman will talk to an actual bird like I'm gonna chew through this beat like a termite. Don't make me put you where actual worms lie. Don't like my old shit, I'm thinking you were high. Like me when I'm looking down at a bird's eye view. When I'm cool, better act like you surprised. Head to McDonald's, I'm about to steal your fries standing outside.
So y'all know what it is, man. We're gonna go ahead and continue and you know what I'm saying, get the stream restarted and all that freaking good stuff, man. I have to restart the chat and everything. So again, if y'all were here freaking a little bit freaking earlier, what had happened was my internet had just freaking dropped out, so I had to try to call around and get it freaking fixed or whatnot. We are freaking good. Should be cool on now. You know what I'm saying? If anything does fluctuate with the stream, just let me know within the freaking chat, and you know what I'm saying, we'll try to freaking handle and deal with it. Let's go ahead and continue. Of course, as I said, where we freaking left off, and let's see, we got Jay Rizzy within my freaking zone. Nista Jay Rizzy. Let's go ahead and plop you freaking on in, man. You know what I'm saying? And we scored 1 to 10 in the freaking chat, you know what I'm saying, 1 to 10 in the chat in terms of freaking scores, how you guys feel about, you know what I'm saying, each record. If you love a record so much you wanna, man, come on, man. If you love, I drink. Hey, calm down. Any and all records are, oh my freaking gosh. Any and all feedback is welcome. Like, I feel like I just woke up. Any and all feedback is welcome, right? 1 to 10, we score. Just let the artist know how you feel. That's simple. Let's freaking go.
I'm throw.
In my zone.
I'm in my zone. I'm in my zone. I'm in my zone. Vibing out. No drink. I smoke. I drink. I'm in my zone. What you think?
Oh yeah.
I'm in my zone.
For real?
See, I've been there and done that. Grew up and fell back, cause repercussions lead to an introduction to hell's wrath. 2 scenes, either a pawn box or sell trap. I play my cards right without wondering how they dealt that. Now I play it smooth, no need for excessive force. Utilizing my experience with aggressive thoughts. Snakes slither, but I keep my grass cut and wait until the right time to heat the ass up. The clean getaway helps you to live, to see a better day. Without an appearance on the stand, what could the fella say? Nada. Man, I do what I gotta to stay relevant in my kid's life as a father, so why bother living 2 lives that don't coincide, but still keep an eagle eye on those evils in disguise? Why? Cause it's easy to get caught up in the scheme of the devil, holding the pitchfork.
I smoke, I drink, I'm throw. What you think? I'm in my zone. I'm in my zone. I'm in my zone, a little smoke, no drink, then I'm gone. I smoke, I drink, I'm in my zone. What you think? I'm in my zone, I'm in my zone. I'm in my zone, a little smoke, a little drink, then I'm gone. I'm drinking, I'm smoking, I got my reasons, I'm getting throat kicked. My brothers can't do it, so I'ma take 1, 2 straight to the brain and watch them bottles come through. Yeah, the models, they waddling, yeah, they twerking, they got it, kid. Yeah, you know that I'm on it. Yeah, I promise I'm honest. I got my people in the background giving me this rap now. Look how I graduated, caps in the air now. I smoke, I drink, I'm throw. What you think? I'm in my zone, I'm in my zone. I'm in my zone, vibing out, no drink, then I'm gone. I smoke, I drink, I'm in my zone. What you think? I'm in my zone, I'm in my zone. I'm in my zone, a little smoke, a little drink, then I'm gone. Most people ain't woke, nah. They stated I was born in this world. I ain't created, I'm tired, feeling empty. So deflated, I got one life to live. I wouldn't trade it. Been the man with the fucker plan to get the fans looking in like damn, but will it work, man? I don't know, but I got to try it, man. Here I go. If I fail, it is what it is, but if I win, adios. I'm fair, I'm way too near to veer off. Yeah, I'm not even close. Still I hold it down everywhere I stand. Money in my hand, supply and demand. Like rock concerts, I need a couple bands. How people looked at me, they didn't understand. There's no myth where I'm heading, like Will Smith from iRobot to I Am Legend. Nick Cage, gone in 60 seconds. Got that big ass and no trash in the bottle on me. Smoke that Bob Marley for the soul and I'm feeling gnarly. And I'm chilling home. Me roam this party like a mining zombie. Don't mind me, still I got these thoughts like my hot is Gandhi, baby. I smoke, I drink, I'm throw. What you think? I'm in my zone, I'm in my zone. I'm in my zone, a little smoke, a little drink, then I'm gone.
How you feel about that record right there? Big salute, you already know what it is.
Tryna make the music that I would want myself to listen to, cause no matter what I do, I'll still be this guy that's so invisible. I'm just tryna change the way you make music, cause I know you're miserable. Why don't you do something different and get like Wu-Tang and be lyrical?
First of all, big freaking salute to this song right freaking here, man. Again, we always get a lot of dope ones from Jay Rizzy and of course many of you guys from the freaking community or whatnot. I like to see the versatileness, which is probably not a word, but I like to see the you know, when you guys sort of like hop into slightly different on slightly different beats or slightly different lanes, and to see how you guys freaking fare or whatnot. This is definitely different in terms of like the production. The production kind of reminded me of like a certain era, like No Limit and something else that I can't put my finger on or whatnot. So it was interesting to sort of see how each of you guys approached it. You got a few artists, of course, I know that, you know, you've worked with and collab before, which sounded freaking cool and stuff like that. So the mix for the most part was decent. I appreciate being able to continue to hear freaking more from you guys as freaking always. The timing on the record, let's go ahead and check that if I freaking can. Also, I gotta reclose this app that's trying to open now all of a sudden. That was 3 minutes and 33 seconds. Not freaking bad and shit like that. So you got full song structure. I feel like you got enough artists on there. It feels like a slight posse track kind of situation and stuff like that. 1 to 10 in the freaking chat. Give us your overall freaking thoughts. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Big Cat said they was freaking spitting. You know what I'm saying? Broadcast was like, yeah, like, listen, you already know we freaking in here. Let's go ahead, of course, and as we do, continue freaking on. But big freaking salute to Jay Rizzy on that. I'm gonna go ahead and give that one a like. If there's anything that I can sort of criticize, it was, you know, probably wanting just a little bit more done, you know, with the beat and stuff like that. Like, the beat was freaking dope, it was there, you know what I'm saying, it had this thing, but at some point it did feel like it was more or less a little bit of a loop, you know, with no sort of changes or build-ups and stuff like that. So, you know, that can always really make a song you know, sound full if you do some of the freaking right things. So, you know what I'm saying, get it in there. Get it in there and get it. All right, let's go ahead and hop back in. I believe we got Big Dizzy and you today sent a freaking beat. Like we always get like producers and then artists, like one after another kind of situation. Let me see. Shout out to the people. Big Dizzy. La 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 la. Welcome to your doom. Welcome to your doom and shit. Freaking he just sit and beat you all. Hit a boom and shit. I'm about to get a broom and shit. A lot of times you go and freaking get married to the groom and shit. Freaking you don't know how the hell you would like even do the shit. Yo, shout out to Ludacris. What the hell you do to this? You switched it up. Now the shit just sucks. I don't know what the hell is happening, but you know what? This shit's kinda like dope. I'll rip it up. A lot of times peeking nasty if they whip their butt. Listen, I'm over here. I'm okay. Like it's. I think it's about to change. Like after the thing though. Kinda like this though. Is that you? Kinda wish it would kind of switch back and forth to the different tones. That freaking rap dope said it ain't gon' hate. I'm liking how you doing with this beat and like the 808, the sound and the sample. And there's a lot of things that I'm trying to listen to that I kinda know that I can't pull into my mind. Ah, come on, bro. You gotta bring that to the other tone back too. I feel like that's the thing that see, I wanted it to like this is cool for the chorus. Now that I know where it goes, I can sort of know where it goes and shit. I know what to do with your nose and shit. Your hoes are fit, toe, get this toe, get froze. If it go and get freaking hoe, freaking, you know that Paul Hogan sick and that open toe, when it cold, when it open the door and you gotta close the shit. Go against it, close the shit. So like again, part of me, like again, I love this production freaking here, right? Love the overall freaking sample. Love what you're doing with the beat. It definitely bangs, feels cool. Hopefully, you know, when whoever gets on it, you know what I'm saying, the mix will be freaking done right. So, you know, the beat doesn't overpower the vocals, because I feel like that's something that could, of course, happen. So, you know, do leave the door open for stems for any, you know, artists that may want to freaking hop on it. That's, of course, not freaking you, but vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep that in freaking mind. Sometimes the sample, you got to get in that right, that perfect, you know what I'm saying, thing, and sort of get that mix freaking right. But so mentally, you know, now that I know where everything lays, right? Because mentally, I'm used to sort of things changing from octave to octave every like 8 bars or so, and stuff like that. And I feel like that was where my mind wanted it to go, got thrown off as it was, you know what I'm saying, going through. And I see like now the whole verse is, you know, that sort of lower freaking tone, and then the chorus is a freaking higher tone. Like it can work really just depending on, you know, what an artist freaking does initially. You know, there may be more that you could freaking add too, but you know, we'll see what's up. So are y'all ready for bars? No, I'm not ready for bars, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not ready for bars. Listen, you know what I'm saying? Because like, first of all, anytime we come back and we're like starting the show, I like to warm up eventually, and then, you know what I'm saying, and then go into freaking beats and shit like that. I should hold any producer who sends beats until like, you know, the middle of the show kind of situation. Use them as like a break time, take a break, you know what I'm saying, and go into a thing. But nah, that would not be freaking fair for those, you know what I'm saying, who wanted to send and get their record played earlier and shit, man, you know what I'm saying? But let's go ahead and, you know, attack the free line again in here and see what we freaking got. Rap Shades, you are back up. Said this artist is awesome. And honestly, I do believe there should be top 5 selling albums of the freaking year, man. Let's see. Let's listen. We're gonna hold you to that. We're gonna hold you to that. Rusted Canvas, MW Milkweed.
My mental's an ominous place on a dark canvas. Each stroke of the brush is insanely enchanted. My skin's just a bandage where the rusted art gets planted. Seeds grow out of my mouth and the words that damage. Gigantic dreams go over heads, I understand it. Always got the upper hand like below the fist. Reset and reload the clip. Neglect the sober gifts, unwrap the rolling spliff. Subconscious see the demons I know exist. My soul's a mist, it's missing like morals in the misguided youth. You're afraid to be honest but can't hide the truth. Am I not where I wanna be? Or wanna be where I'm not at? This the eulogy of my broken habits. The funeral of who I was, the open casket. The amnesia to my older self, all the madness. My checkered past, folded up in the junk drawer. Cause I was with all the extra shit. I inherited dreams as a product of my environment, to be honest. So when the earthworms belly dance out my eye sockets, I pray I don't die alone. Until you turn to fertilizer, now you trying to grow. The internet a game show with no host, just the audience. Sharing pictures with egos, they applauded it. I'm a shit talker, y'all make music for those that slither like a snake charmer. Smoke screams, I see through the fog. This air in the room's not meant for my lungs. I'm selected among the friends I dodge. All the fake grins of jealousy. The venom you vomited is unhealthy to me. I've learned that giving pain won't heal mine. Give birth to inspiration. Hopefully it'll lead you pregnant with purpose. You're worth it. 65% of people actually enjoy their profession. Only 20% are passionate in their direction. I'm screaming at the answers even though I know the question. Disappointed in the test results even though I slept in the lesson. I guess it's in their nature to never be satisfied. That feeling that my grandfather died. That vigil candle in the blackest night. The first body I caught and couldn't sleep. The first fight I lost and shouldn't weep. The first stretch I did withdrawing and couldn't eat. At the end of the day, I'm a creator, a painter, and layman's rusted canvas, poetic poison. Ah.
Cousin, I don't know where I'm going. Hey, man, it's time to rap it.
It's mine.
I'm just kidding.
It's mine. Rusted canvas.
Like I was actually gonna do all that.
I hope you understand. It's mine, yeah, it's mine, rusted canvas, yeah, it's mine.
I mean,
it's mine, yeah, it's mine.
That chorus could use some work though.
Yeah, my motherfucking life.
Yo, what up, God? There's another time when you go up in the parking lot and you just be looking for your damn car, but you can't find that shit. You look up in the sky and you look like, where the fuck are the damn stars? And you like, are we up and up on the same planet? I don't know what we're gonna do, but I can't stand it. This is, first of all, not freaking bad, straight freaking lyricism, straight freaking content. I want to hit that button, but
This for every nigga with a passion. This for every nigga with a grind. This for every nigga with ambition. This for every nigga with a drive. Be great.
Yeah,
Be great. Be great. This for every nigga with a passion.
Couldn't sleep but couldn't wake up. Lost up in the daydream. Watching on the same scene. Replaying day to day. Should I burn or should I fade away? I know that if I burn too fast, the life I lead it cannot last. So I've been contemplating changes. Remain the only danger to my own life. The strangers pass me by while I'm trying to spread my light, but they can't see me in the shadows cause my fire don't ignite.
My fire don't ignite, mommy.
Listen, and I think you might have sent this one maybe a few episodes ago or something like that, because I remember one of the lines from her and stuff like that. What? I cannot freaking stop. What you talking about, man?
Me too.
Oh, I can because I'm doing. Wait, did she already pay for it or what? What? Well, what is she talking about? Can't just like. What are you talking about? Hold on, guys. Hold on, y'all, real quick, man.
Dorkiest.
waking up on the lawn, I'm seeing blue and orange. People follow me to school and copy me until I stopped and put my music on. I'm just crawling like a zombie, gnawing on a Nazi, probably in his uniform. Born identity, homie, you've been warned. My brain is so...
All right, we're back again. My gosh, man. Listen, I'm not gonna complain for I got free pizza. But first of all, so just to give people a recap.
More was in the misguided youth. You're afraid to be honest, but can't hide the truth. Am I not where I wanna be, or wanna be where I'm not at? This the eulogy of my broken habits, the funeral of who I was, the open casket.
Like, listen, we had this one, right? You know what I'm saying? And you know, I was saying before, you know what I'm saying, I had someone got into around and then had to, you know, figure that shit out. You know, lyricism was freaking on point. I remember, I believe you kind of sending this one because there was one line in there that I kind of remembered, but then I forgot, you know, what it was after this sort of replay. But overall, like, this is the perfect situation to, because there's a few artists who will send to the show from time to time who will, you know, kind of have a problem with following the beat per se, right? Like making sure that you're on beat. I'm not even talking about like a Blueface type of freaking artist. I'm saying someone who's way more of a lyricist, and you know, you're not necessarily an artist who follows completely to where like the drums and kicks and different things like that are freaking landing. And so those kind of artists need beats like this. That's more of just some kind of ominous, you know, a very atmospheric, sort of poetic, melodramatic. Like, it's very, you can describe all kinds of freaking stuff or whatnot, but you know what I'm saying, you need production like that has, you know, basically barely any drums to truly appreciate what the artist is freaking saying, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like most of those artists, if they find this type of production, they'll be on point, they'll be right at home where they need to be. Because this is how you do one of those joints. You know, definitely something I could see primed for a lyric video, very professional, if that can be freaking done. And the only criticism I had with it was toward the end, where he tried, you know, where he somewhat threw a little bit of a chorus kind of situation in there, you know what I'm saying? It was more just, you know, kind of whispering and you know, some I don't feel like it was enough mentally. I wanted a little bit more. You know, even if you had to bring in, like, look, dude, this is your time to bring in, you know, even if it's just for that chorus and then everything, you know, bounces out, you know, maybe a little bit of a pop or alt singer or something like that, somebody to bring some more, you know, gravitas to the freaking record and make it feel a little bit more professional. Someone who you could perform at the Grammys with live if they, you know, said they wanted you to kind of perform that record or something like that. You know, that's just freaking me though, you know what I'm saying? You guys can think about what you want to think about. But we all freaking good and stuff like that. So yeah, shout out to Milkweed on that last one right freaking there. We just started, what, 42 minutes ago or something like that, 30 minutes ago if we take submissions, you know what I'm saying, during the freaking or after the countdown kind of freaking thing. So send your record to ThatDorkyReviewShow at gmail.com. We're gonna continue right on in the free line right now. If anybody wants to skip the line, y'all already know what to do. If y'all want more than one of your records played back to back, if you want to skip and clip, that'll allow me to hit the record button when I'm reviewing and reacting to your freaking song and posting it on, of course, YouTube, IG, TikTok, and stuff like that. Anything that will let me, of course.
Yo, Nonsenze and Sir Mike, this song's gonna burn like some hot sauce from hot ones in your eyes. Birdman will talk to an actual bird like I'm gonna chew through this beat like a termite. Don't make me put you where actual worms lie. Don't like my old shit, I'm thinking you were high. Like me when I'm looking down at a bird's eye view. When I'm cool, better act like you surprised. Head to McDonald's, I'm about to steal your fries.
Head to McDonald's, I'm about to steal your fries. We got Big Cat. Let's go ahead and get you freaking on in. You got Tissues. Is this Tissues featuring Big Cat? I don't even know if that's the song or an artist featuring you and shit like that. Like these days, the X's are used for everything, so. But let's see. MP3 format. 1 to 10 in the chat. Any and all feedback is welcome.
When it rains, it pours, bro. Rain. That's what they say.
Everybody know that they know when your mom want to eat a piece of beef. When your mom want to eat a piece of cheese.
They don't really miss you. What a word? See, I grew up in the struggle, so it's never been an issue. Keep your tears, keep your damn tissue. Cause when you gone, they don't really miss you. Your homeboys be the first one that diss you. I grew up in the struggle, so it never been an issue. Say keep your damn tissue. Cause when you gone, they don't really miss you. Your homeboy be the first one that diss you. They talking about the struggle like nobody lived it. They talking about the struggle like somehow they did friends. They talking about the struggle, well, I'm still in it. They talking about the struggle, I'm like a shovel, I dig it. See, respect is always earned, ain't never been given. Look me in the eyes, boy, gonna make a decision. You thinking you a tough guy, cause you be in the prison. I know some wise guys, they didn't leave no witness, but I'ma close my mouth right there. They gone and zip it, cause what's understood, we don't speak specifics like MJ. He hand that ball to Pippen, he get that bitch right back, cause he fought for position. Now did y'all listen to the words that I said? Did y'all listen? Cause this is daily bread, did y'all listen? Say we ain't have a pot to piss in. I woke up every morning on a mission. I grew up in this struggle, so it never been an issue. Keep your tears, bro, and keep your damn tissue. Cause when you gone, bro, they don't really miss you. Your homeboy be the first one to diss you. I grew up in this struggle, so it never been an issue. Keep your tears, keep your damn tissue. And when you gone, bro, they don't really miss you. Your homeboy be the first one to diss you. They probably hug and kiss. They probably wipe their ass with that same damn tissue. That's the issue. We in a world full of fakes. I'ma tell you how I feel in the time and the play. Fuck a snake. See, I ran with them gators. They told me clean the plate if I ever saw the table. I said I'm willing and I'm able. How the fuck I'm supposed to trust? Y'all told me can't kill Abel. They crazy hoes about to stay. Can't wait to see the look on their face when I turn these tables. I play my cards, bro. I never had no favors. They wanna taste cause they never had that flavor. So go and get your tissue. Cause when you gone, bitch, I ain't gonna miss you. Hell no. Your homeboy gon' be the first one to diss you. I grew up in that struggle, so it never been an issue. Keep your tears, bro, and keep your damn tissue. Cause when you gone, they don't really miss you. Your homeboy be the first one that diss you. I grew up in that struggle, so it never been an issue. Keep your tears, keep your damn tissues. And when you gone, they don't really miss you. Your homeboy be the first one that diss you. Hey, I said the first one that diss you. They don't really miss you. They don't miss you. Said when you gone, and they don't miss you. They don't miss you. They don't miss you. They don't miss you. Said they don't miss you. Said when you gone, that's facts.
There we go. A little bit of live music. State's calling your baby, brother, homie is crazy. Everybody knows Jay-Z. Listen, so the funny thing is, it's like, shout out to freaking Big Cat, man. Like, I've been hearing his music for quite some time. As a matter of fact, you know, again, there are certain artists that I can chart all the way back to, like, before I even had a show, you know what I'm saying, myself. Before I did this review show thing. And I was, of course, going to Roast and Review. Shout out to freaking KO and Stallion while they were freaking there. Big Cat is one of the artists that were, you know what I'm saying, over there, you know what I'm saying, back then. So we've grown as, you know, artists in our own right, and with everything I've been able to see and hear many different records, and really see some of your consistency and watch you grow over freaking time, which is freaking dope. This one feels like familiar. I'm not even sure like if it's an older one or freaking new or whatnot, but you've been consistent in sort of like being within that life music vibe a little bit, probably even before like I knew what to freaking call it and shit like that, you know what I mean? Very sort of like emotional sort of records, you know what I'm saying, slightly melodic, getting in there, but talking about some real shit. Again, struggle music is another sort of freaking word for it. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying, fairly freaking decent. There are some areas where I did feel like it needs perfection or whatnot, but this has the potential for sure for these type of freaking records. I think it fits the bill, and of course you got a little bit of country in you, so it throws a whole nother element into it than some of the other artists who I would normally hear on here. So keep it that thing. He said tempo sounds faster. So okay, so I figured out what that is, right? And if you're watching, Big Cat, you're still watching, right? So what happens is, and I don't know if this is an Android freaking thing specifically, but whenever you switch orientations, right? Like if you're watching the show, say like this is not on Facebook, right? You know what I'm saying? But if you're watching the show like this, and then you try to, you know what I'm saying? Let me switch it up. Try to switch like this, or even back and forth. Suddenly the tempo will seem like it freaking changes or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? And it's like the live trying to reacclimate to your orientation. It's only ever happened with Androids as far as I've encountered, because I have both an iPhone and an Android, and I never encountered that experience or whatnot. But it's certain things, and I think it's also only a Facebook sort of freaking issue. So I do recommend that most artists, you know what I'm saying, head to like YouTube at the basis, you know what I'm saying, search ThatDorkyReviewShow at gmail.com, for future reference, if you want to make sure that the stream for you will be possibly in the best quality. I don't know why I put that. I was supposed to put the YouTube. Will possibly be in the best quality, as well as you know what I'm saying, everything else and stuff like that. Again, we stream live on all platforms, so you can check. And the good thing is you can even double back and check on YouTube, like rewind and head to the beginning of the review, and you'll see like on the parts where you might have thought it was fast, it's completely freaking fine. So just do know that. But on an iPhone though, man, I don't ever experience that, so I don't even know what's happening, but it's
been in struggle, so it never been an issue. Keep your tears, bro, and keep your damn tissue. So when you down, bro, they don't really miss you. You're home.
But that usually Zachary Kyle, man, what the freaking heck? What's freaking good, man? Long time no freaking see. Welcome back to the freaking show, man. You already know. Listen, there were artists and producers that I had wanted you to work with, you know what I'm saying, but you was nowhere to be found, my brother. But you are back, so hopefully we get some new music from you in the building, of course. The guy Meads is back in the building, man. What's freaking good? Let me freaking see. Hopefully we get something from freaking Garshar freaking today as well, man. Let's go ahead.
Bro, it's 2 in the morning, fell asleep and I'm yawning, waking up on the lawn, I'm seeing blue and orange. People follow me to school and copy me until I stopped and put my music on. I'm just crawling like a zombie, gnawing on a Nazi, probably in his uniform. Born identity, homie, you've been warned. My brain is soaring like a unicorn.
Yep, as we do, man. Life hits us at all corners. And then we gotta come back. And you know what I'm saying? Figure things out, man. We gotta figure things out. All right, let's go ahead and jump back off in the freaking line, as of course we done know and stuff like that. Sean Archer, aka Fresh Off Horn, send me away, man. Send me away.
Fresh off. Hey. Rest in peace, Billy Blanco. No matter how bad yesterday was, today's another chance to make it right. Hey. Crazy thoughts as I ride. All of this shit I get pent up inside just crept up from behind. Always happens unexpectedly. Granny always lecture me. Just hope that she impressed with me. I ain't gon' cry, I'ma spit this shit professionally. Another holiday without bro. Shit always mess with me. Can never flex on me. Nigga, I'm too real for that. Got a gift you can't see. It's niggas that'll kill for that. Get on your ass, ain't gotta swallow no pill for that. Fucking model bitches for free. Ain't got no bill for that. Sneak dissing behind the screen, you better chill with that. Nobody till somebody kill you, you gotta live with that. All our women proud to be hoes, how you gon' build with that? Talking about support black business, it ain't no skill in that. But I digress, know it's a lot to digest. From the belly of the beast, nigga ain't died yet. Lost a lot of loved ones on this journey. World full of hate, if it ain't love, it don't concern me. A lot of these niggas is characters, Bert and Ernie. Told them I was on my way up, don't think they heard me. Never stop my progress on this path to greatness. Don't need a gang, come by myself like masturbation. Two killers, kindness and procrastination. All from now with a smile, ain't got no time for waiting. If you ain't heard, the time waits for no man. Count money to R&B, I call it romance. Barbarian on these beats, call me Conan. Still hollering trap or die, shout out to the snowman, nigga.
First side of 12th Street. I'm well connected, niggas know me. Pack heat, you know I gotta get it poppin'. Gun shopping, the end is getting real close. Police killing kids, the streets is no joke. It's like no hope, but watch me brush it off. We control the game, them other rappers soft. I'm a boss, been like that since a little kid.
Big freaking salute to that freaking right there, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sean Archer, aka Fresh Off freaking Horn and shit like that. Send me a freaking way, man. Listen, I actually wanted more to freaking be there and shit like that. I was just freaking, you know, rocking with the overall freaking beat, how you was rapping to it. You got in there, got in with the freaking lyrics or whatnot. Feels freaking very hip hop. You know, something from an official mixtape and or albums kind of, you know, situation or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate and definitely want to hear whatever project that this ends up being on. I'm still waiting for you and Yaru to make a freaking album or something. I feel like you, man, I need to get this, I need to get it underway. Get on the way, like straight up, man. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, it's 2 in the morning, fell asleep and I'm yawning. Waking up on the lawn, I'm seeing blue and orange. People follow me to school and copy me until I stopped and put my music on. I'm just crawling like a zombie, gnawing on a Nazi, probably in his uniform. Born identity, homie, you've been warned. My brain is soaring like a unicorn.
Paul said Jeezy was unstoppable early 2000s, man. Like, listen, everybody has and gets their time to freaking shine, man. You know what I'm saying? But listen, let me give you some advice real freaking quick, real quick. Let me take a sip of this drink real quick first. You know what I'm saying? Delicious, okay. All right. Now listen, with that freaking said, you know what I'm saying? Again, everybody does. Yes, that is completely freaking true. Like, but like everybody has their freaking time to shine. Sometimes, like when you're, even before you get known that first time, right? You know, it can feel like it's never going to happen. Like it's taking forever. Just keep sticking with it, trying to get better. Think about, you know, how to get bigger and better at the same time, right? You know what I'm saying? These days it's half popularity, half, you know, the actual skill to feel like you're, no, not to feel like, to actually show people that you deserve the spot that you're trying to freaking get. Like, again, ultimately, you know, you don't want to simply be something that was just like a pastime and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, if you don't end up doing music to eventually get your, you know, a Hall of Fame sort of kind of situation or whatnot, like, you know, what are you doing it for and shit like that, right? So try to get better, try to get bigger, and learn everything that you can while you're freaking in there. If you guys ever get a record deal, learn any and everything that you can about the business, about, you know, how to run certain freaking things or whatnot. You know, eventually you may want to own your own, you know, label or have your own teams for different things and want to throw your own shows and stuff like that. Get that information while you're in there and while you actually have the ability freaking to, because eventually, again, you never know what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Say you get picked up by a label and then eventually dropped from that freaking label. You know, you're gonna run into a few different freaking situations where, you know, if they own a certain freaking amount of rights or whatnot, like, you, anytime you perform or put out a certain album or anything like that, they're still gonna get freaking cuts from all of that freaking stuff. And you gotta still be able to try to figure out ways to sustain, you know, your marketability, your fan base, you know what I'm saying? Just turning all of the things that you learned into freaking, you know what I'm saying, money. So keep it up. Let's go ahead and head right back in the line to Ice Cube movie. The janky producer was hilarious and stuff like that. Yep. Hold on. Let me go to the thing. Let me see who next. I think we got Lotto. Listen. When it comes to freaking Lotto, all I ever care about is the mix freaking good. I know the freaking style. I appreciate the energy. Y'all ain't even heard yet. Some of you guys have, and you know who I'm about to freaking play right now. All I ever want is the mix to be good. Let me see.
I need all the fat ass bitches shaking they fucking ass. Hey, booty ass nigga.
Mix.
Yeah, she got fucking shit. Whoa, I got me a nigga and he got a click. Whoa, yo bitch pulling up, she fucked the whole damn clique. Whoa, I am not a rat, don't call me a snitch. Whoa, I got a motherfucking Glock and I'm physical spinning up like that. What the fuck is yo bitch in my dick and I'm getting no respect. I'm trying to motherfucking go, niggas already fucking know. Damn, if I did a motherfucking go, I gotta chop and kill this go. I gotta chop and game with a beat. Yeah, my bitch keep calling me mean. You know your nigga be 7 the league. You don't got motion, nigga, that's a dream. I'll kill you and your whole team. Little nigga, please do not try me. Yeah, last nigga pull up, he tryna go fist fight. I got a motherfucking knife in his eye. I got 2 shots with a motherfucking right thigh. She's a head, now the nigga a new group. Way. I'm tryna fuck your bitch today. I'm tryna see that ass.
Man, y'all doing too much. Y'all doing too much, man. See, you overkill.
Oh, hey. My bad.
Listen. So, there was potential in there first with the overall production, right? The little sample, you know what I mean? Like, I like that, and honestly, I almost would have rather simply had you guys rap to the sample, right? to just like the sound by itself, not all the crazy freaking drums and stuff like that, because I feel like we can't hear everything that you're saying. Again, it's, as I say, when it comes to your submissions, it's more about the freaking mix first, because if we can't hear what you're saying, if the beat is overpowering what you're saying, you know, we don't really know whether or not, you know, we can hear the energy. I can hear that you're trying to, you know, get in there like a tornado and shit, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tech 9, Twista, all the fast rappers, you know, and of course this style, which is within that, you know what I'm saying, sort of demon rap freaking territory. You know, you want to be able to get on the record with like Mystical and freaking shit like that, and for these to really resonate in that way and stuff like that. But the difference is, if Mystical did get on this with y'all, like, I know I would be able to understand freaking him or whatnot. But again, that's half due to the fact that he would have someone, you know, mixing it freaking good. And that's one of the few things that I think you need to freaking do or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Half of that's the production's fault. And once we get past that, because again, I kind of want to at least try to mix one of your records just to see if I can put it at a freaking better place. If I like have all the stems, you know, mentally, like I feel like I want to be able to try to get it there, because I believe in you. I believe in you and shit like that. The energy is on point. Live, these records would kill, man. You know what I mean? As long as people can hear you and they see the freaking energy and you put off all that in the freaking crowd and shit like that, and you put that off, man, the fans who actually like this freaking shit, they're gonna rock with it 100%. But it's gotta be dope. You cannot have that freaking mix just like overpower, burst everyone's freaking speakers and shit like that. That is how you get blacklisted, blackballed, and some other word that starts with black that we haven't thought of yet, but somebody will think of it. Suicide Boys kinda are, but they're known for sometimes a 3-6 Mafia and Both Thug vibe. Yep. Shout out to Stephanie Virginia Ward. I always call her. That's how her whole name is the signature, man. You know what I'm saying? To where like she can change her name all she wants and shit, but like she's created the thing. She's created the thing, and forever known as her full figure name. But shout out to Stephanie R&B. Man, it feels so weird shortening it at all in any way. Aggressive from Zachary Cow. It's what I imagine Suicide Boys are like. I have never actually listened to them, but that's what I think they sound like. I mean, this is very similar to, of course, you know, the infamous 6ix9ine as well, right? Except for, you know, I think 6ix9ine would rap a little bit slower, right? But also not really say anything tight. Like, I never got a vibe that like 6ix9ine was actually trying to spit bars or anything like that, which is like, it's still a mystery to me, man. It's still a mystery to me, like how any artist like ever gets to that freaking point. I feel like if you rap at all, what comes with the culture itself is like the need to impress, the need to be the best, the need to try to be the best MC, the best lyricist on whatever beat. Like, it doesn't matter what it is. What, you know, you have to be the best and the top of your freaking genre and stuff like that, right? And then, of course, there are many artists who are way better at some things than others, right? We have some that can rap a little bit faster, and again, the skill to rapping fast, right, is not just simply writing something slow and then being able to rap it faster or some shit like that. It's actually having the skill to put the right syllables together, to actually have the skill to rap it and not trip over your own words or cut yourself off, or, you know what I'm saying, things like that. Like, it's a syllable game, it's a wordplay game, and an energy game, right? Because if you can do something, you know, people are gonna expect you to be able to do that in person freaking too. Trust me, people will approach you in the street and be like, hey, can you do your verse to or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? And like, look, you will make a fan forever if you can actually replicate those situations or whatnot, which is also why I usually tell artists to make sure you guys are writing your freaking stuff. If you're initially trying to freestyle freaking everything and you're just getting on records, you know, you're definitely not memorizing all of your stuff. And, you know, in those situations when you're relying upon the track that you're performing to, which is not ever a good situation. We're going to be having that conversation for a long time with artists. Is there no mystery record? Company don't care and stuff like that. What are we talking about? Mystery? What's a mystery record and stuff? Stephanie, Virginia, Nicole boy. Oh, she threw another little thing in there. Nicole boy, yeah, Stephanie, Virginia, Nicole boy. They say, shout out to freaking the mod side in the building, man. Send some fire. You already know what it is, man. Can you send the? I kind of want to hear the shocker one again. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what we freaking got. Next up on the MIC, we got Nonsenze.
Mr. Mike Sense, do you have a bean and cheese sandwich I can borrow, please?
Nah, I'm good. Mike Sense with Cross Lines, co-produced by Motif and John Blue. What's a mystery artist?
And y'all too broke for that. Visual line steppers.
Do it again.
Visual line steppers. Visual line steppers.
Don't cross that line.
Word to Charlie Murphy. These motherfuckers are visual line steppers. Get more than a smack to the face, get erased. Whole squad put in they place. Smoke a blunt and throw ash in your face. I'm disrespectful, a real asshole if you push me. Don't let me expose to the world that you pussy. Lose your 9 lives fucking with me. Murder rappers in the 3rd degree with every word that I speak. Women lie, man lie, and so do numbers. Niggas just mad cause they ain't got the hunger. Cross the line, I put you under. It'll be a hell of a summer.
Cross the line.
It's suicidal.
Oh shit!
And y'all too broke for that.
Did he actually add the thing?
Visual line steppers.
He added the thing.
Visual line steppers. Visual line steppers.
There you go.
Turn a rapper to a missing body. This is more than just a hobby. Leave him in the lobby. Still heir to the throne. Oxygen thief. If you and I beef, you don't want it, son. Old rocket on my side. Call Luwaja one. Not in my house. Like Matumba when the hawk is drawn. When the lines are drawn, no turning back. The impact would knock the shirt off your back. Better come up with a perfect plan. You dirty rats are fake like insurance scams. Man, niggas going out sad this year. Rule number 1, never mess with this man right here.
Don't you step across that line.
It's suicidal.
It may cost you your life.
And y'all too broke for that. Visual line steppers.
Don't cross that.
Visual line steppers. Visual line steppers.
Don't cross that.
Alright, the bit So let me give people the deets. Shout out to Mike Sense. So he sent that one freaking earlier today, right? And what I love about this show is you know, we got a little something freaking different. We have a unique situation, right? In the industry, usually you got to make all your songs behind closed doors. People don't really get to hear songs unless, you know, other people leak them. And, you know, when you're bigger and when you're more sought after, you know, you got to keep the momentum and sort of, yeah, do those things and not really let people freaking hear. But I love the opposite side of the equation, right? Where we can hear songs from their inception. Sometimes I'll hear the beat, then I'll hear the first verse. Let me know what you freaking think. Then a chorus, then, you know, full song, then video, then all this. You know what I'm saying? I'll see just different aspects of the freaking song and then watch it get built and then finally released upon Spotify. And, you know, a lot of the audience get to have a little bit of input. And, you know, whether or not the artist makes changes to the freaking songs, it's always going to be up to, you know, the artists themselves and stuff. What I love is when I actually do hear the changes and stuff like that. Literally, he sent it earlier today. And then the chorus was kind of like a little bit empty. Like it had the sample there still, you know what I'm saying? Like it just had that by itself. And I had said, like, hey, you gotta add something, like, you know, as those parts are going, you know, something in between. You know what I'm saying? I said, add something freaking in there at the very freaking least, so it's just not so naked by itself. Because what's gonna happen when you're on stage performing these records, right? You don't want to just be standing there as the chorus does its thing and shit like that. Like, you gotta have something to freaking do. And so create something that you say while the chorus is playing at, you know, some of the empty spaces, and it'll allow you to you know what I'm saying, to do a little something. You gotta think about like acting too, right? Usually there are, you know, in acting, there are things that people don't often think about when they're watching a show or a movie and shit like that. You know, you got to know where to put your hands, where to freaking stand, how to just really be natural behind the freaking camera or whatnot, and not, you know, keep looking at it unless you're fucking Deadpool or some shit. You know, and it's just one of those freaking things and whatnot. But this one, you know, definitely feels better having you freaking in there. I didn't get the thing to like need to rap over the chorus like I did last time, because I was like, oh, wait, he has some shit in there and shit. Let me see what's going on. So it definitely filled up. And, you know, honestly, thank you guys for listening, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing feels better than actually seeing the improvements, you know, in real time. You know, seeing extensions. I've had artists actually do all of that, you know what I'm saying? Extending the record, adding another verse, adding a feature on something, removing and trading a chorus with another artist type of freaking situation. You know, you name it, I've seen it, and I appreciate being a part of some of those freaking things or whatnot. Let me post this in the chat if I can. Let me see if it's not privated, and then, you know, for those who rock with it, y'all could see what's up. Jay Rizzy also made a change earlier today too. That was freaking dope. Paul Samuel said, Dorky, no, your whole crew next like a t-shirt. Yeah, I'm saying, man, you're on me. And Imad was referring to what I was saying earlier about the whole rapping to vocals kind of freaking thing or whatnot. And look, again, it's gonna be a conversation forever. And you know, it's fun to see what side everybody's on or whatnot. And you know, no lie, man, I feel like if you think it's okay to rap to your whole track, then you're on the lazy side. You're on the oh, but I'm gonna run out of like, no, that is not an excuse. Like, literally, if like what you are supposed to be able to do, right? You gotta try to perform any records that you guys have that you want to perform. Like, actually try to perform those. Practice it without the beat to see how far you can freaking go before you do start running out of breath and needing you know, some assistance or whatnot. And then those parts that you end up running out of breath, those are okay to sort of drop in the actual show disc or whatnot. Like just have only those parts on the actual show disc, so that when they come up, you can actually let that part say it, or the hype man, you know, or the audience, or anything like freaking that. That's how it's gonna work freaking best overall. But do not perform to your whole record. It just doesn't sound professional. I gotta remind people forever. I don't care how many times I have to repeat it, and as long as it gets through your head and that some artist somewhere freaking gets it, know that your listeners, your fans, the people who actually want to support your music, when it comes to live music, it's a whole different sector. People want to see and hear you perform live. That's the whole reason people go to see people perform live. They want to see if they can do the same thing that they heard on the song, you know, in person. You know, whether it's, you know, if you're a band, you know, being able to actually play the song, be on beat, replicate your own vocals and how you sounded on the freaking record. And some artists are good at it and some not so much. You know what I'm saying? I've heard R&B singers who some of them may sound terrible freaking live because they aren't able to, you know, thanks to the auto-tune, thanks to certain things being too perfect on the record, you know, they're not able to sort of replicate freaking that in person. And again, that's not a good look either. So there are some artists who are smart enough to like know their boundaries and know that sort of right balance to sort of freaking get both on the record and live, and then you'll get freaking that and stuff like that. But ultimately, if you can remember performance wise that the fans, they love and want to see you say your shit. They want to hear you. They want to hear it come out of your mouth. They've already listened to your records on the way over, right? They don't need to hear your record again. They want to hear you rapping your record. As a matter of fact, think about some of the biggest bands on the planet, right? And the fact that they all have live versions of their albums. You know what I'm saying? Like live at whatever, you know what I'm saying? Or just whatever, live tours, concerts, stuff like that. There literally are recordings on CD and stuff like that of those performances, and they still have a professional sound. You're able to hear the artist. You do not hear them performing to a backtrack and shit like that. It's literally a performance and sold as a whole separate freaking, you know what I'm saying, thing because of that. And you can only do that if you allow yourself to like truly freaking perform and stuff like that. So you're making an assumption they can even memorize it. No, but see, like, this is what we're trying to promote. We're trying to promote the... How does that keep like resetting us? I swear, like I bring it up and then it like goes back down. What we're trying to promote the actual, you know, working. You know what I'm saying? When you're in this freaking music industry at all, you know, if you want this as a job, you know, you have to treat it as freaking such. So, you know, just like with any job you were to get like hired at or whatnot, if you start lacking and not doing as good of a job, you get dropped, right? You get dropped from that company. They don't want you no more. They ain't gonna give you no raise. You know what I'm saying? So you have to treat music in that same freaking way. You want to get paid. You want your fans to like actually invest in you. You know what I'm saying? The real fans will truly make sure they're streaming your music freaking, you know, every day, buying your freaking merch, trying to, you know, just make sure that you keep afloat and that more people know that you exist and stuff like that. The real artists, you know, truly do appreciate and pay attention to their freaking fans as well. So make sure that you guys are creating those freaking relationships, and, you know, just really doing what you guys have to freaking do. We have a lot of dope artists out here, and
don't let
you know what I'm saying?
My phone off the charger.
Why would I do that?
Because Siri's literally gonna do that.
Well, can you guys like go get another charger and start using mine? How about that? You guys have your own. You like literally have one up there.
No, we don't have one up there because the pipe on the pipe is gone. It's not. It's broken.
You're broken. Alright. Let's get back into the freaking lineup.
Bro, it's 2 in the morning, fell asleep when I'm yawning. Waking up on the lawn, I'm seeing blue and orange. People follow me to school and copy me until I stopped and put my music on. I'm just crawling like a zombie, gnawing on a Nazi, probably in his uniform. Born identity, homie, you've been warned. My brain is soaring like a unicorn.
We're gonna go ahead. What the freaking heck, man? Get your old left booty cheek with the eyeball sticking out the right side. The right side of what, man? What you finna talk about that you think I know about you knowing about what I think about you knowing what I'm thinking about you know, huh? I don't think you think you know what's up, bro. Cause I've been telling you for over 2 years, bro. Over 2 years, man. We got. Hold on. Jeez, can you get out of here, bro? Trying to freaking throw you in. Joshua freaking Taylor with Our Little Dream. One to 10, y'all.
Just waking up to you is like my favorite rush is new. It's like a fragrance of perfume and I can taste the puff of you. It's got me shaking in my shoes, lacing up my boots, taking steps and I'm racing a mile, yeah. And staying up with you is like I crave it. Just a few more hours gazing on this roof of constellations. Got me it's got me breaking all these rules. Got me making all these moves for the only sake of just making you smile. I got this little something that'll always make you blush. So much it's hard to even function from the way we touch. You got that something that these words can never say enough. We got that something that some people will sum up as love. I find expression, let it speak from everywhere it's kept. It's buried in flesh on every hair on my chest. And I ain't scared of it a bit, as serious as it gets. To be without you, now that's something that would scare me to death. Anything you ever wanted, anything you ever need. Anytime you wanna leave, any dates you take them all in. Any dances you and me, every second, every moment.
Nice.
Yeah. Just breaking up with you would leave me shaking up and bruised. If I'm ever fucking up, I'm down to make it up to you. Nah, I couldn't fake it for a second. Wouldn't make another record, fill the pages, but ain't making it rhyme. Being apart from you is only time wasted. It's like I'm in the darkest room, locked in someone's basement. Anywhere my heart can loom is not the place I'm waiting. And eventually my love for you will only grow impatient. Cause I'm your Romeo, and you're my Juliet. And when like ain't no lonely road, ain't no movie set a headshot, no portfolio. Keep on taking every shot, save that JPEG and I watch. Keep embracing all that I got.
And if I'm under the sun, you're over the moon. If I'm under the guy and on the shoot. If I'm wondering some, I'm wondering you. The only one, you'll never be number two.
Anything you ever wanted,
anything you ever need,
any place you can imagine.
anytime you wanna leave,
Any dates you take them all in.
any dances you and me,
Every second, every moment.
Water this shit. You always wanna hop in a house that is harder than shit. And find out freaking like how the heck all of these ghosts ended up there. But you know they was shot with a gun and a clip that freaking...
A gun and a clip? They got shot with a clip?
Everything that you want,
Dope.
I'm just trying to make a music that I will want myself to listen to. Cause no matter what I do, I still be this guy that's so invisible. I'm just trying to change the way you make music. Cause I know you're miserable. Why don't you do something different and get like Wu-Tang and be lyrical?
Dope record freaking right there, man. Definitely something freaking solid. Love that overall freaking chorus, man. That's the resonation, you know what I'm saying? Actually rapped and got your thing freaking through with the verses. Everything was freaking cool. Beat was freaking solid. Definitely something I would love to hear freaking live.
Waking up to you is like my favorite rush is new. It's like a fragrance of perfume, and I can taste the puff of you. It's got me shaking in my shoes.
You know what I'm saying? Within that, it like, you know, as he's rapping, you know what I'm saying? And shout out Imad can you know, tap into to this freaking real quick, but you know, he's a little bit of a lyricist. He's rapping, he's saying shit. He has you know what I'm saying, a few schemes in there that he's going with. It literally feels like some hip hop freaking shit. And then the beat just feels in between. You know what I'm saying? There's that slight aspect of freaking hip hop, and then that slight aspect of today, or that southern aspect that I freaking like. The chorus also, you know, little melodic, but done in, I think, a right way, right? Where it feels more like a blues or soul kind of freaking record or something freaking like that. This definitely is gonna go places. Especially if you get that live performance kind of situation with it or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I definitely can see people wanting to try to remake that in some freaking way. Imad said nice. 8 from Zachary Collin there. Dope production. Paul said Slug from Atmosphere and J. Carrillo sound 8.8. Not bad. Dope hook, feeling this, period. He has a Cole kind of thing going on. Big facts, Garshar said. I agree, you know what I'm saying? Like, and again, big salute when it comes to, like, you know, the sort of artist taking any kind of inspiration from certain freaking styles, man. Like, I'm often more excited when it's at least some of the good ones. You know what I mean? And he doesn't sound exactly like, you know, freaking J. Cole or freaking nothing like that. But I'm just saying, in terms of some of the ones who sort of do sound very close, like certain freaking artists, man. For me, it's like, if you're gonna copy anyone, man, copy the best ones, copy the good ones, because it still takes a certain amount of skill to get in there. It still actually takes really freaking rapping, and ultimately you want to impress. Like, again, we get in and out of these damn conversations. I don't understand how you wouldn't want people to, like, hear you and really feel something, right? You know what I mean? Or hear you and get inspired because you spit some actual bars or told an actual freaking story and stuff like that. When other people or other artists hear other good artists, you get inspired to want to do what they did or whatnot. And not necessarily, let me make exactly the same song type of situation, but just, you know, put in that same amount of freaking work and effort and shit like that. I mean, I can only really speak for my freaking self. You know, I know that, you know, for me, anytime I hear another artist actually going in and spitting bars, being creative, it inspires me to keep going and doing the same thing as well, and not succumbing to, like, dropping the ball, making, like, dumbed down freaking stuff, and you know, taking the easier routes, so to speak. And so I appreciate that. Let me see. Shall we move in the line again, my friend?
Yo, Nonsenze and Sir Mike, this song's gonna burn like some hot sauce from Hot Ones in your eyes. Birdman will talk to an actual bird like I'm gonna chew through this beat like a termite. Don't make me put you where actual worms lie. Don't like my old shit, I'm thinking you were high. Like me when I'm looking down at a bird's eye view. When I'm cool, better act like you surprised. Head to McDonald's, I'm about to steal your fries. Standing.
Alright, Paul sample submission, man. Swisher Sleep. Raining on my chessboard. Official video. Let's see what's up. Hold on. We're gonna go into Hey, can you calm down? Calm down. Hopefully it doesn't, like, do that freaking thing or whatnot. Let me just make sure we got everything written. Everything was written how thou.
Yo, check Nonsenze with the face palm. Vince Vaughn's been in space lost with his face gone. Still a race cause and a faint yawn. It's a space ball. Stay chill or remain calm. Take pills every day. Nah, I don't take pills. I just smoke.
The rain hits the chessboard, strain on my main vein, beating out my neck more. City of rain, where I hustle, caution, wet floor, trying not to die before I make it on a tech tour. I'm free of prison, but not for lack of trouble, trying to create my own wave out of Seattle puddle. Splash. I get to rapping like an auctioneer, the strongest here competing, they can't see me like a dolphin tear. Hide the Bible, the Christians is burning crosses here. I'm like, fuck earth, it hurts. I lost my daughter here, let there be light. 2017, the darkest year, it rained till November. I don't remember parking here, the system. Bucket plus a free throw, I learned their dirty game, I'm woke now how I'm supposed to sleep though. They tripping on me. They must be scared to feel the needle. All I want is good for them, they treat me like I killed an eagle. Fuck them. And anyone who look like them, listening to narrators, interrupts my book writing. I'm a lyricist, titan, give me your writing pen. Been raining on my face, I think it's making me lighter skin. Black heart, black soul, dark past, hoping God don't see me. Dark clothes, trying to dark pass. Pearly gates, if they be what they supposed to be, I'll cut my wrist, jump in the fence, bleed on the golden street. But I'm still breathing, still breaking my lease agreement. Text the landlord and tell him I'll shoot him some cheese this evening. Let me get this off my chessboard. Never think this shit was fair, but how do I accept, Lord? Cause my child was my lifeline. I'm going through morning in the nighttime. Fuck it, I'm angry. If I kick the bucket, then fuck it, but fuck, she was just a baby. I've been raging war with God lately. At the same time, I'm still hoping he can tolerate me. I'm scared of hell and I'm afraid I've let a dollar make me. He introduced me to his mama, then I robbed the lady. I might be crazy. As the rain hits the chessboard, she say she not a hoe. She tried to tell me she's an escort. Yes, bitch, step forward, thumbing through my money. I'm just checking on my test score. I feel nothing, I'm just numb. You could take a kidney. I don't even drink, but I shut up and took the Henny. Ripping, running, popping pills, blowing smoke into the city. Look up in the mirror and said, nigga, you looking skinny. That's a reflection of me facing my problems. Disaster got a recipe, don't break any condoms. I seen a nigga take a punch, go home and play possum. Smoked a blunt, came back, gave him a coffin. Homie, that's 2 lives. What's the odds? I know them both. Been trying not to shoot dice. Your bitch is pulling lint off me. That's picking on the new guy. A pawn into a king is nectarine. I'm feeling fruit fly. As the rain hits the chessboard, I walk on Satan's carpet. Left my shoes outside of death's door. What you poking out your chest for? Somebody tell Hercules you don't slam no Corvette door. As the rain hits the chessboard, the warrior looked down upon his wet sword. He moved in silence, but he wished he would have said more. True death, regret for what you bled for. I need an angel, help me find a bus to Anaheim. A voice told me, hurry, don't miscalculate the travel time. This game is cold as it is advertised. Fake niggas look real, where'd you get that disguise? As the rain warps the chessboard, game don't change, down the drain, then the next pour. Baby, your man think he can rep for it, but he living in a dream. I'm the king of the chessboard.
A lot of people be rapping it.
But he living in a dream. I'm the king of the chessboard.
Okay.
That nigga living in a dream. I'm the king of the chessboard.
Ah, I get it.
Son of Frankenstein, these niggas be taking lives. I created a monster, world's ready to take your lives. Frightening, was like this till indictments came. I'm just writing this pain, used to write on the train. No bars, just sad names, no disrespect.
First of all, big freaking salute. You did the damn freaking thing on that freaking right there, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, shout out to Swisher Sleep, which is a dope freaking rap freaking name right there. You know, very chill overall freaking demeanor when it comes to, of course, rapping on the freaking record. The beat itself has a very you know, I would say dark, you know, we'll say the word ominous and freaking again and stuff like that, you know, and you come at it with the right freaking overall energy, has a very hip hop style, and you know what I'm saying, you can tell he likes to perfect some of that freaking craft too. Ironically, like, this song didn't even feel like as long as it was, right? 4 minutes and 13 seconds. I did not feel at all the time of, you know, what was going on in freaking that. It just, you know, was very freaking entertaining. Nothing too crazy in terms of, you know, energy. Like, it's not a record that's supposed to get you all hype and shit like that. I think that's where we always have to, you know, figure out what the artist is trying to get across, right? Because sometimes I'll see people, you know, sort of, you know, mentally they're looking for certain types of record, right? And if they don't, like, if they're in the middle of, like, you know, only trying to look for like the best radio records or something that can be played in the club, you know, a lot of other shit will sort of get the low end of the stick for those freaking people. And we, you know, it's okay to sort of judge every record in, you know, and whatever standards that you're freaking doing, but do also try to figure out what the artist is trying to get across, right? If it doesn't feel like the artist is even trying to, you know, go bar heavy, why would we judge them, you know what I'm saying, in that, you know what I'm saying? We can still acknowledge it. We can be like, yo, you still could have went a little bit better with the bars than versus making it easy or something freaking like that. When it comes to some of those records, you know, but for that type of record, if people are looking for that sound, you know what I'm saying, they'll have something. I'm glad you did an actual video to it. I was still trying to understand a few freaking things, right? Because you were like playing chess with like a lot of different people. At one point it was a stripper who turned into a guy in a Hannibal, I don't even know what they call those, but a Hannibal mask and shit like that, so he won't bite nobody. Then to the you know, I don't even know what the other African mask situation is. I was trying to understand the you know, some of the freaking meanings and stuff like that, which is, you know, kind of freaking cool and shit like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and copy and paste that in the chat. Copy and paste it in the freaking chat. So I don't know what I'm gonna freaking do, but I'm about to copy your face. 9 from C Lasta. Is that okay? Switch your sleep. Yup. You know what I'm saying? Who this? I would like to work with them. Post it in the freaking chat. Link it up. C Lasta, since you wanna get off my fire starter mixtape, should be on the free line. Be patient if you are there, and or you know how to keep the lion. Again, for those who do not know, we are streaming on all freaking platforms. So we have Twitch, we have Facebook, we have YouTube, we have Twitter. We do not have IG with us live freaking right now, so that because I wanna take off some of the pressure from my computer and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? We're running like a million things all at once. Hold on, let me start that. When we do a lot at once, it does kind of mess with stuff a little bit or whatnot. So hold on, let me look in the chat real quick just to make sure we're on the right pace. Let me actually find what's in this resin. Okay, we got Mises featuring Dreamer, Heaven and Hell coming up freaking next and stuff like that. If anybody does end up sending like a skip, especially from PayPal, let me freaking know. Sometimes PayPal doesn't give me the notifications right away. And so you guys gotta let me know so I can freaking double check on those. Cash App freaking does. Super Chat comes up in the, you know what I'm saying, freaking chat and on screen. So there's that. I should actually see if I can figure out a way for the Cash App and PayPal to come on friggin' screen as well. We'll see what's up. 1 to 10 in the chat. There's a lot of people who would try to. Ethan, I don't know if I'm 100.
Means it's the guy, nigga. Yeah.
Not bad so far. I feel like we're gonna get something good. Let's see.
Me's who I am, nigga. Milo where I'm from. Everybody got a story. My vine stealing from the slums. My man's doing 10 for some shit that wasn't his. Yo, I learned on that day what a real nigga is. Yo, real nigga shit. Try to split my nigga wig, but the present is a gift. Prep them childs in the mist. Wheels still spinning on the way to make it big. If I don't make it doing this, you might catch me in your crib, Lord knows. I can't pay the price for the offense. I'll pay it up in sin before I'm taking from my kids. More money, more problems. Am I really getting rich? Package about to touch down, just hope it don't get picked. Niggas still hating, I ain't even fuck his bitch. That hoe, she got curved, that she sucked a nigga dick. You can call me Mr. Cheese, but I be really on that shit. Ain't never ducked no fade, and I really ran that strip. I really whooped that trick, I really pimped that bitch. Had to put her on the bench, she couldn't kick that fix. On the road to success, still staring while I'm lit. Got ridges on the balls, you can see it on the prints. Really got it out the mud, nigga. Crip, but my cousins was blood, nigga. One phone call and it's up, nigga. Bunch of blue and red flags around your house, nigga. Preacher son killing them. Live by the Bible in a diligent. Tell my young bulls don't hit the lick if it ain't real enough. If you ain't got a kill, it ain't big enough. Death before the sign was the code when I was growing up. Nowadays, nigga roddy moms to get their pockets up. Fingers still itchy with young when I got my pockets tapped. Now I keep a rocket in the pocket for the extra shit. Really learn to whip in the wrist is where the extras is. Try and take the Jones from a fiend, need an exorcist. Commune with your boy like a reverend, I be blessing them. Feeling like a doctor, bitch. Come and get your medicine. Every time they cop from you, all they feeling like they settling. Come try to cop from us, we taxing for the negligence. It's cold in the trenches, just cut though, baby. If you really wanna eat, cut that cutback, baby. Put a baby on a baby, boy, my step back crazy. Still shooting in the gym, cause my left still lazy, yeah. The vibe money done upgraded the stove now. Crept in the alleys with the toe tags and lowdowns. Running through the hallways like high school in summertime. I'll trade an enemy's soul for a friend of mine. I'm on my grind, nigga, 10 and 9. Standing on 10 of mine. Cross the line, penalized. I'm a guy, fuck the odds. Me's gonna go hard. Nigga, it's GTE, so a nigga gonna run. I ain't have nothing for you.
Hey. Heaven sent. Heaven sent. Heaven sent. Yeah. Heaven sent, think I went too heavy on the medicine. Avatar tethered to the better version of my person. Hit me up and make a purchase. Everyone around me know I do it, and I make it worth it. When I pull up, flick it, barely try. I still make it perfect. Niggas defense never working on me, cause I'm Stephen Curry. Gates of Pearly, these days been awakened early. She want me to settle down, sorry, I cannot afford it. Baby, I can never be your nigga, you are not my shorty. Shitting on the competition, bitches, it's a party. College Park it right after driving through St. Louis and Charlotte. Don't believe in miracles, and clearly I'm doing them often. Coughing ain't an option, so the Glock is in my pocket. Twist it up in the locket. Develop my suspicions in the trenches when the feds was knocking. Anyone that try to play me, truly they are out of pocket. Beat the kitchen up when I was whipping almost out of socket. You are currently witnessing a man that's running out of options. Let too many women hurt my feelings. I've been feeling toxic, new exotic. Have a hard time believing in Christ. I've been feeling naughty. This is not some new shit, saw my future and I've been about it. These days I don't do retribution, I forget about it. Tens of thousands back when I was bringing pounds. Now it's music for the millions. Find a target, put it in. Give a fuck about who's offended. Niggas shut up and let's get it. They don't run up, they don't feel it. Don't know how they
even following the beat at this point. What's happening?
Gonna catch up, no tomatoes in a minute. If I broke it down and gave it out, they'll never get it. Everyone that's keeping up will make it out. Who's running with us? Humble nigga, record killer. Ship it to your residential. I need eyes, ears, and dental. Hit the Holy Ghost, I get provoked, and there's another riddle. Say if I was drums, I would hit a lot of cymbals, switching timbers. Some days I wake up and red, I never dealing fitting on. Some days I wake wake up and I regret I fell in love at all. I don't have the space for anything if there's fun involved. Pandemic came across, days are all running off. Sometimes I feel I'm working hard, but I'm truly fucking off. Everybody asking for the rock, I had to take the ball. Bet they try to pay me like Young Thug if I don't take the fall. Fuck it, even if I was a gunner, wouldn't tell at all. Christ is risen, speaking through my lyrics, go and tell them all. No, I'm living with a lot of debt, I'ma settle law. Touch the road and get my bag together, still gon' mail them all. Can't you see the people breaking laws, making all the laws? Still a rebel without a cause, still might die inside a Porsche, nigga.
That freaking people, I don't know what to do, but I'm about to freaking to you, but I'm gonna do this. Big freaking salute. I think there was still some dopeness in there.
I'm just trying to change the way you make music, cause I know you're miserable. Why don't you do something different and get like Wu-Tang and be lyrical now?
Big freaking salute, man. Like, listen. So this song right freaking here, man. I like how both of the artists were overall freaking performing on the freaking record, the beat. Like, you know, the beat set the freaking tone or whatnot, right? For some epic freaking shit with a good build up. That's, you know, production. And again, if you're able to freaking, you know, recreate a lot of this freaking stuff live with a live band and stuff like that, man, it's gonna be a great performance for like the people in the audience or whatnot. Definitely some stadium, you know, saying type shit. And I feel the conviction or whatnot when you guys are freaking rapping. And my only thing was like, it felt like, and I wasn't quite freaking sure, but it felt like somewhere in that second verse at some point, the artist started going a little bit faster than the freaking beat or whatnot. And then it felt like they lost where they were sort of freaking at, you know what I'm saying? It didn't help that the drums just sort of dropped out as well, I think. But then, you know, as everything starts coming back and then the like you figure out he's kind of on beat for it and so like that. But like I'm still trying to figure out if he was off or on or like what was going on freaking there. And again, did you guys hear that at all, or am I freaking tripping and shit like that, man? I feel like I want to go back in again to try to double check that.
Yeah. Heaven sent, think I went too heavy on the medicine. Avatar tethered to the better version of my person. Hit me up and make a purchase. Everyone around me know I do it, and I make it worth it. When I pull up, flick it, barely try, I still make it perfect. Niggas defense never working on me, cause I'm Stephen Curry. Game so pearly, these days been awakened early. She want me to settle down, sorry, I cannot afford it. Baby, I can never be your nigga, you are not my shorty. Shitting on the competition, bitches, it's a party. College park it right after driving through St. Louis and Charlotte. Don't believe in miracles, or clearly I'm doing them often. Coughing ain't an option, so the Glock is in my pocket. Twist it up in the locket. Right, develop my suspicions in the trenches when the feds was knocking. Anyone that try to play me, truly they are out of pocket. Beat the kitchen up when I was whipping almonds out of socket. You are currently witnessing a man that's running out of options. Let too many women hurt my feelings. I've been feeling toxic, new exotic. Have a hard time believing in Christ. I've been feeling naughty. This is not some new shit, saw my future and I've been about it. These days I don't do retribution, I forget about it. Tens of thousands back when I was bringing pounds. Now it's music for the millions. Find a target, put it in. Give a fuck about who's offended. Niggas shut up and let's get it. They don't run up, they don't feel it. Don't know how they gonna catch up. No tomatoes in a minute. If I broke it down.
See, it's like it's as if he like it's as if he switches to another side of the boat or some shit. I don't even know how to like really give an analogy that would make freaking sense or whatnot. But on some parts, he does go slightly offbeat for a freaking second and like jumps to the other side of the thing when it comes to the freaking part. Because at first he's like, you know what I'm saying? And it's on the beat. You know what I'm saying? At some point, you know, it jumps to the other side of, you know, the clap or something like that, and then he jumps back over, you know, like some jump rope freaking shit or whatnot. But he's, you know, conviction. I like all the freaking bars. I ain't got no problem with the freaking writing and stuff like that. Outside of freaking those parts, and I feel like it's more of a production kind of situation. I feel like if you know, that there's something that can be done there to still allow those parts to feel like they're on and like nothing has been freaking lost. Could be anything from a beat drop to, you know, just background singing or something like that. We just need to make sure that we're sticking on beat in the mental or something like that. He said drums never came back. But they did.
And gave it out, they'll never get it. Everyone that's keeping up will make it out. Who's running with us? Humble nigga, record killer, ship it to your residential. I need eyes, ears, and dental. Hit the Holy Ghost, I get provoked, and there's another riddle. Say if I was drums, I would hit a lot of cymbals, switching timbers. Some days I wake up and red, I'm never dealing fitting on. Some days I wake up and I regret I fell in love at all. I don't have the space for anything if there's fun involved. Pandemic came across, days are all running off. Sometimes I feel I'm working hard, but I'm true.
So the kick, right? Yeah, the very freaking least. So back to the past, now to the future.
Back to the past, now to the future. Listen, dog, you hear the gun blow and I'll shoot you.
I don't know, man. I'm just trying to throw a little random thing in there. Let me see.
Oh my gosh, you just exploded!
C-Mac in the building, what's good? Zachary Kyle said,
Night, bro.
Well, Garshar is a lady.
No, you ain't getting no sleep, and you better go and lay down, homie. Hey, like you little Bo Peep, cause I hope you know how to count, homie.
That's right.
You wanna have a dream and go to the circus, well, you better be a clown, homie. This the reason I ain't getting no sleep, and this is how I put it down, homie.
Y'all know what it is, man. We in here.
Autobots, share the stream.
It's 2 in the morning, fell asleep when I'm yawning, waking up on the lawn, I'm seeing blue and orange. People follow me to school and copy me until I stopped and put my music on. I'm just crawling like a zombie, gnawing on a Nazi, probably in his uniform. Born identity, homie, you've been warned. My brain is soaring like a unicorn.
Wait, Dr. Doom or MF Doom? Is there someone who just straight up just called themselves Dr. Doom and shit, or what? You know what I mean? Is there a Dr. Doom and an MF Doom? Rest in peace. Rest in peace to MF Doom. I know you can sit in the restroom. Yeah, I don't even know where I'm going with that at all. So I have to see Lost with an 8 on that last one, man. Like, listen, you guys had to do the damn thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Zachary Kyle, guess what? You are next with
Receiver. Receiver.
I think I saw the same thing when you told me about love and now it's gone. Now it's gone.
Do it again. Do it again.
I think I saw the same thing when you told me about love and now it's gone.
Man, I would sample the shit out of that.
I would sample it. Give me the freaking sample and I handle it. A lot of times, like you could walk into a room or a bathtub with your freaking chicken and shit and got the candles lit. I don't even know what I'm doing, but I like what it is happening. All of the times I get the pen and clapping, it's attacking, the tendon cracking, the opinion that.
Yeah, I love that freaking beginning too. It's turned into something different. Still love it. There's a lot of times where I don't know what to do. A lot of times you got to take a boo-boo. Back up in the days I used to.
If I said barely, sometimes the beat just carries me. I'ma be rapping freaking dumb as hell until the day that freaking I die and y'all bury me. Shout out to Barry B, whoever that is. Under the times, man, you would never freaking
Got to figure times you gotta figure out. Dope ass ways that you can sink a straws. Sometimes freaking, I will always like thinking jaws. Whenever I'm up in the freaking ocean. And yes, I'm freaking black, so I always need some lotion. I don't even know how the fuck that I'm gonna go into this whole shit. But there's a lot of times where you say, oh shit. Cause you think you saw the same thing. You went in the freaking hood, saw someone gangbang. Freaking just try to freaking go and still a fight it. There's a lot of times where I be rapping and homie, I'm nice, but I don't even think that. There's a lot of times turn off the lights and you can tell everybody that they don't know what they like. I like this. Let me stop rapping, man. I just need to listen. Can I add this to the playlist?
I think it's all the same thing. Yeah.
Hold up, I gotta add this to
We come to have a very arbitrary definition of self.
Man, shut your old. Wait, hold on, man. Listen, first of all, you gotta shut your left booty cheek with an eyeball sticking out the right
my
side.
time, destined to shine. The essence of love when I'm writing these rhymes to show you that lyrics is fine. When they be coming from high, one of a kind. Never go blind. Give me your time, drop of a dime, cleansing your mind. Why would I sign? Please, this is the.
All right. Now, shout out to freaking Zachary. Listen, you already know what it is, my brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm 100% freaking down. I appreciate the production every single time. You got something different. You often, you know, I'll say, like, you know, with the beat. So he produced the record, right? You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to the vocals that you basically wrap production around, man, always something freaking proper and perfect. I end up just loving the freaking vibes and shit like that. Can just sit and listen to that. They're always primed to things that I can see videos to, which of course he eventually comes up with, which I'm glad. Like, again, any extra thing that you do for your records is more promotion, right? So if you have a track, if you do a video for it, whether it is a lyric video, that's one, animated video, that's another, live action official video, that's another, you know what I mean? Like, you have many freaking choices, and if you do them all, you know, you continue to breathe more life into it. And you can also use each one for different sort of platforms if you even freaking want it at times, you know what I'm saying? So I'd say, you know, here's another one for the freaking bag. I appreciate, you know, being able to continuously hear your sound, and you know, I gotta throw you some acapellas and see what you would want to work with or something freaking like that, man. You know what I'm saying? What would I have that remotely, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know if I don't know like what specifically you would want to like work with in terms of you know, tempo or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Ultimately, at the end of the show, maybe I'm gonna go through songs. And then, you know what I'm saying, I'll you know, if you're still freaking here, you can tell me, you're like, you know what? Hey, that one right there, my brother. You know what I'm saying? And of course, if you ever hear other artists from the community that sent to the show and you're in the freaking building, if you feel like, yo, hey, I can work with those vocals and stuff like that, if you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, by any means, you know, I want to see that stuff for real happen. Feel like we need some different production in here sometimes. And you know, you've done many different things, right? You've done beats that you know, can be more hip-hop freaking centric and all that, so you know, nothing's outside of the lane. Imad also said freaking nice on that and stuff like that. And like, again, you know, from him, I'll tell you, like, the people in the building you want to look out for, you know, as simple as an opinion freaking may be sometimes, you know, Imad, Saad, and like New Mafia, Arsenal, the Underground Radio, right? Who else is kind of like harsh with the overall feedback? Those are some freaking top, right? They're very critical of, you know, just songs in general, right? And so when they do hear something that they actually like or dislike, they're gonna freaking tell you. This is completely outside of the usual genre that, you know, I would even like, again, Ahmad wouldn't make a song to that kind of freaking beat or whatnot. But again, the fact that he sees the appreciation freaking in it again means a freaking lot, so appreciate that. And then now I'm gonna try to play everything before I freaking head out and shit like that. That's what I do. If I can, I can. If I will, I will. And then others know what they freaking need to do if they want to skip.
Nonsense. Mike, this song's gonna burn like some hot sauce from hot ones in your eyes. Birdman will talk to an actual bird like I'm gonna chew through this beat like a termite.
And we're at 58 so far in terms of how much we've earned for the freaking day and stuff like that. So if we get to 100 by the end of the stream, we will do a giveaway tonight. And you guys could win some of those skips right back in you.
I think I've taken too many drugs and I'm in another universe. And I was trying to get buzzed in the studio and do a verse, but now I'm seeing an image of Coolio on Jupiter. If I was in the hospital, I'd probably want to do the nurse. Out of all 80s movies, I'm watching Ferris Bueller first. I'll walk right up to a bully and be like, homie, do your worst. If you don't got any gas, a freaking Razor scooter works. This one ain't for the kiddies, so Super Steve, you can curse. I'm spaced out and I probably
we got a mod side submission up freaking next right now. This one is let me see, Maccabee Gems on featuring Timbo King, Hellraiser, King Davis son, Iman Saad, produced by Method Maddox. Always love some Method Maddox freaking beats, man. Shout out to Method Maddox.
What up, yo? This is Killer Priest Ice from the Middle East, you know what I mean? And I'm the black president of Pop Earth Records, you heard? You know what I mean? I represent for the black market. I represent for Maccabees, and this is straight up. Never really know. Maccabees, that's my, you know, this is my group, son. And yo, Razor, Renaissance child. Yo, let's walk them niggas right up into Maccabees house. The doors are locked, baby. One.
When I spit, shells fly from out of my mouth. Up north, down south, yeah, I'm never without. Extra heat on some black burner, semi-assault. Buccaneer, yeah, I'm Buccaneer, put holes in your pork. Nigga, you ain't busting nothing, that's a studio edit. I'm doing the shooting, your engineer get all the credit. So why you busting shots in a 4-hour session? We be aiming at cops in the name of oppression. Mac 1 to the second power, clap off king. I can hit anything up close or far away. Spray lead at the governor's head. Cause he don't wanna break bread with the slaves that never been fed, and I'm fed, yeah. Yeah. I write a verse in my enemy's blood. Now they sending me love, bottles above when I'm up in the club. Put his body on that stretcher. The kidnappers invest, they think he hung, but nobody respect you. I'm like X on a pilgrimage back from Mecca. In the Audubon ballroom, dropping a lecture. You either ride for the cause or be cause. Life got more ups and downs than seesaws. Many a call, if you was chose to them doors is closed. Some say I look like a sphinx before he lost his nose. So be careful what you think, it might cost your soul. I write an octopus ink all across the globe. A young kid with gun loaded, I'm born with a motive aimed at stockbrokers who robbed our dead soldiers. Who told them lies, they rise as shareholders. My mind be a high explosive, a short fuse, out to burn up America's food. They drop jewels like Joseph told Barrow about the famine of food. Y'all know y'all fucked up, right?
Some Walker coming like John Maccabees and his sons. King David's son, Apple Samurai, Shogun, the strong assassin. Woo killer bees, bringing the war drum. Black props deep down in the slums. Coming with the swarm of killers. All you hear is the silence, the hum. Bees killing, walk child bang giants where I'm from. It's like taking a shot of rum, giving you straight. Guardians of the highest realm, angelical Maccabees, warriors at the gate. blown with a trumpet and harpoon. Maccabee riders in the name of Heru, rising at high noon, leaving devils leaking for warriors' blood, filling the streets like Noah's flood. You swine niggas with hoops and true on the cut. Wool bringing Lotus Diamond Maccabee gems out the Nile River mud.
Yo, we taking control of hip hop. We taking it back like the Maccabees did you dare. Rebel warrior, rhyme slayer. My mind slays the Macedonian. General Blastophonian, and you'll feel the hammer of Judah's ferocity in battle. My foes falling like the Tower of Babel. In the end, they're gonna scramble, but they can't because they're flanked. God's servant, top rank like Malachmanai. Leading commander with the army of King David. A battle songs that pays the way when Ahmad Saad is God, yeah, for the children. Knocking your statues of Zeus off the altar. My whole squad never falters. Guerrilla attacks got you abominations on the run. Now you're dealing with God's rebel, no, you're trying to shun the holy Maccabees. Stopping the ceremonies, the commemorations and the eulogies. The feast of St. Peter in chains. The commemoration remained all the way until 1960, until your devilish popes tried to suppress a particular feast. Yeah, you try to make it cease. Yeah, fast forward to
Everyone knows
2023.
I can't tell you. I don't know what I gotta do. When your mama can't tell me that. If I know your mama that.
Now listen, hear the freaking thing, right? First of all, shout out to freaking Mathematics on the freaking production, you know what I'm saying? Even though it's probably the most different production from him that I've heard and stuff like that. Does feel more or less, you know what I'm saying, like less has been done to it than I'm used to from freaking him as well, because it's, you know, it just really feels like a little bit of a loop and sort of like kind of you know, somewhat different in sound than even somewhat what I would hear from freaking Ahmad and friends and stuff like that. So there are different aspects in there, but of course still they use, you know, the styles that I'm of course used to from you know, what I would call Ahmad's freaking team and shit like that. You know, straight freaking hip hop underground. If you're familiar freaking with it, you already know what's up, man. You respect, you appreciate it and the culture and the fact that they appreciate it and the freaking culture. And once again, you know what I'm saying, really depends on, you know, what each song is sort of freaking doing and what each artist is going for. You know, yes, this is not a club record. This is not you know, something that's all crazy and freaking hype and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Just a little song, you know what I'm saying? Sitting down, freaking on the couch, chilling, freaking listening to hip hop and shit like that. Just comes through, you see what's up. See, lost with a 7 on that, you know what I'm saying? Caden said I'm back. Listen. You already know what it is.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
In your mama's cooler.
Please send your records to thatDorkyReviewShow@gmail.com or get ready to die. Ha 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 ha.
Autobots, share the stream.
Let me stop it. Stop your shenanigans, my friends, because if you don't, then you'll be plopped in your mother's bosom. Nah, bro, I don't want to be plopped in my mother's bosom, bro. Can I not do that? Well, for the small price of $20.99, I think I can make that happen. You know, it is up to you how many walnuts are in a cheeseburger for what you are trying to get across. But if you do not know, I cannot give it to you. Okay, so shut up and go away. All right, man, we got Kinesis with Cold.
Your mama got asthma.
This is an experiment. Ooh, this finna.
Shout out to Kinesis. Let's see what we got.
Is this female artist? Yes.
That Kinesis chick, she's out cold like right. Sing plus she got flow like I love the way she stole the show like chillin' with the bunnies in the snow. I see bitch niggas out of my side view. I smell pussy and that's how I find you. Take care of me, you need ultimate girls go full throttle. This a mess in full effect, the year of the fuck boy. Boys spinning tricks, spinning like they got no choice. Bitch, leave me alone. Get the fuck off my throne. I'm a prototype and you're a fucking clone. That robot beat. Them niggas gon' leave you. Them niggas don't see you. Them niggas don't need you. Them niggas don't feed you. Your bitch is not equal. You're hungry. I come from where if you don't work, you don't eat. You gotta hustle in these streets. Murder your own meat. Yo, then cook it up. Get a pan and a bunch of stuff. Get it how you live. Nobody out here is tough as us. That Kinesis chick, she's out cold like right. Sing plus she got flow like I love the way she stole the show like chillin' with the bunnies in the snow. Left cheek, right cheek, do a handstand for the protein. All my girls get their protein. No the crawfish and red beans. Pizzo and go nuts. The jewelry's a bonus. Yo, people look dusty. Peasants can't approach us. That white girl is cold, but she play with her nose. I don't want that hoe, so I pass her to my bros. Bitch, I'm in there like swimwear. Don't care if yo bitch there. Outside gon' be closed. Still put smoke in the air. Passport tatted, an airplane addict. Always on tour, bitch, cause I live out my baggage. I'm the complete package. Plus the movie extras. Driving in my Porsche, or I'm riding in my Lexus. Oh, that Kinesis chick, she's out cold like right. Sing plus she got flow like I love the way she stole the show like chillin' with the bunnies in the snow.
Chillin' with the freaking buddies in the show.
Yeah, I don't know why. Man. Yo, it's crazy. That the Kinesis, man. It's freaking crazy because, man, I'm slightly freaking conflicted. There's something that's, you know, oddly dope about you and stuff like that, right? You know what I'm saying? You got a very, like, kind of animated, slightly aggressive kind of freaking style and demeanor when you're on a freaking record. Very sort of like unique, kind of out there approach or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Like if Macy Gray rapped, basically, is what I was what I was mentally sort of getting in there and shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, kind of, somewhat. You know what I'm saying? Macy Gray, what's to say? Macy Gray's daughter. You know what I'm saying? Rapped or freaking some shit. But you know, it does make me want to hear you on different production and with how you would, you know, mingle with other artists and stuff like that and see where it would go. I do think that for your style, like that beat was kind of, you know, kind of perfect and shit like that. But yeah, it does still make me want to hear more from you to really, you know, see what production truly appreciates. You know, what you freaking do and stuff like that. But big freaking salute. Give your overall thoughts in the chat. 1 to freaking 10. 1 to freaking 10. Holla at her if you think you want a freaking friend. There's a lot of times when the Pico con twinkle to my show and the show man don't want it to. Let me see. C-Mac with Panorama. We got you up. Next up, man. Welcome freaking back, of course.
I just got one question.
What's the question, man?
Can I talk to him?
Yes. You can.
I just wanna talk to him.
Talk to him.
Hey, Street, can I talk to him?
Yes. Yes, you can talk to the people.
Hollywood, can I talk to him?
Yes, you can talk to the people. Yeah.
12/22/84. That's when the brave heart was welcome in the door. I ain't Mel Gibson, but I'm a lethal weapon for any dark spirits against my door. And you will never need a Ouija board to know your future. Threaten my life, I got a gun, and I will shoot you. Real rap, I'm a stud, and it's a real strap. I love bitches, shoot up the club, no cap. Let's be in all the way if we gonna rep the J. I make them come underlay, even young and maze. I don't fucking play. The coolest breeze that you've ever felt. The hardest dick that she's ever held. C-Mac, head of his class. A couple G's for my verse, I'll pass. Fuck these niggas on, man. Haters panorama.
I mean, a couple G's is better than
Catch me
nothing.
fighting in the woods, then you better help the bear. Ain't scared the Rockefeller. Let me make this loud and clear before I'm ever stay prop. You gon' feel it in the air. Lamar Jack with my contract. I ain't playing or signing shit till I'm guaranteed everything I get. These verses ain't the same. Listen to these lanes. I ain't gotta explain. I'm my own artist, my own agent. What I'm saying, better run my payments. Ain't no fucking playing in this station. Before they ever run game on me like a PS5, I'ma check my 6. Last time I checked, I was still the shit. Haters panorama, I can see it everywhere. Catch me fighting in the woods, then you better help the bear. I ain't scared the Rockefeller. Let me make this loud and clear before I'm ever state prop. You gon' feel it in the air. Haters panorama, I can see it everywhere. Catch me fighting in the woods, then you better help the bear. I ain't scared the Rockefeller. Let me make this loud and clear before I'm ever state prop. You gon' feel it in the air. I just wanna talk to him. I talk to him.
And talk to the people up in the chat because like half of them they sit in their songs and don't even rap. And I be asking the questions. Sometimes freaking people don't talk shit at all. All they be doing blast the weapon like all the spit just flew out my mouth. I'm just randomly getting in there, man. Listen, I like it.
Just trying to make the music that I would want myself to listen to. Cause no matter what I do, I'll still be this guy that's so invisible. I'm just trying to change the way you make music. Cause I know you're miserable. Why don't you do something different and get like Wu-Tang and be lyrical now?
Listen, not freaking bad, freaking right there, man. Very chill, freaking overall freaking vibe, man. I think that record does give you the freedom to, you know, sort of, you know, get in there, like, you know what I'm saying, simple freaking chorus kind of situation and whatnot. But it works. It works for you know, this. I kind of do see like a little bit of a video that maybe can be freaking done or whatnot. I don't know what specifically comes to mind. All I envisioned was you driving in a car somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Just like, you know, like it's your at the end of the night after grinding and working freaking hard. You know what I'm saying? You need that night drive to your freaking self. You know what I'm saying, on the road and you know, going somewhere kind of freaking record, you know what I'm saying, at least what I'm freaking hearing. I'm trying to think of other things though as well. It's how that beat, you know what I mean?
I just wanna talk to him. That's when the brave heart was welcome in the door. I ain't Mel Gibson, but I'm a lethal weapon for any dark spirits against my door. And you will never need a Ouija board to know your future. Threaten.
What do you guys think? Black and white video? You know what I'm saying? What comes to freaking mind when you hear that freaking right there, man? You know what I'm saying? Like it feels good. The funny thing is, you know, it actually feels more lengthy than it actually is. You know what I'm saying? You got this record sitting at a good. No, wait, actually, no, never mind. It actually is, because I don't know why I felt like it was just where I was at in the timeline right freaking there. But the full record is about 3 minutes and 10 seconds. So I was about to say, I thought it was around like 2 minutes and something. I was like, man, that's crazy, because it did feel a little bit freaking longer than that. You know what I'm saying? And it was Rick Ross type video, yeah. You see that? See, lost up with a freaking 9 in there, a freaking chorus, man. And I did it,
me, mister. Do you have a piece of cheese that I can borrow to hand to my mommy?
Nah, dog.
Okay.
Lotus James. Cliff.
First off, I genuinely hope the hurt stop. My word pops, please give Haley a hug. It wasn't her fault. I mean, maybe it was just for attention. We know you never gave her enough, but I digress. It's between you and I. This type of resentment, it just consumed the mind. So please let me use this time to tell you how your life decisions all helped to influence mine. Your why was reduced to crime. Now look at me, I'm doing fine in spite of you. Guess fatherhood wasn't right for you. Maybe it frightened you. Maybe the sacrifice was too high of a price for you. Am I being too nice to you? You ain't wanna partake and you felt like you had the right to choose. Please let me enlighten you. This shit is scary. Nothing could have prepared me for hearing my firstborn crying, taking them downstairs where the doctors was putting stitches in. My lady knew, baby, and nurses teaching me skin to skin, breaking down through the nerves. Whole family was there to witness it. Heart and soul shattered by her delicate and infinite. Picture flashes blinding first taste of what commitment is. Love at first sight. Now I really know what instant is. That's why our main difference is my purpose discovered. I'll be a shield, keep him safe. I'm his personal cover, like no excuses. I would die before observing him suffer to no end. Even if it didn't work with his mother, I won't bend the way that you did, and that rests on my mental. But I kept your last name though, I guess that I'm vengeful. I try to be respectful, I'm still a vet's nephew. Mixed feelings when she called and said they about to disconnect you. It's moments I reflect to and start to make excuses. Basing my mistakes on you, it's hard to face the music. Like my brain says fuck you, but my heart remains confused because you're partially the reason that I started making music. Had nobody there to school me, it's hard to blame the student. You discarded me, departed. All my darkest days ensued, and still I'm thankful for it all, cause I've learned to adapt. You're why I never had the sharpest tools, but found the smartest ways to use them. I'm grateful you left. Maybe it could have been different, but maybe if you were present I wouldn't be gifted. That anger led to decisions we shouldn't revisit. It's times that I wish that we spoke. It's probably good that we didn't. I would've told you that you're pathetic, start pushing the limit. And all of your siblings will probably look at me different. But I got your blood, tough guy, so it is what it is. But I got kids, I guess our perception of pussy is different. I'm too grown, you would never be a fan of my ways. And our 3 phone calls, you went on rants about race. Told me you know I'll grow, got plants on the way. Chain smoking, your mother's oxygen tank was a foot away. You had a single bed, maple leaf sheets, try to be me. I took the bus from Killing Wilson so I could finally see. You were drunk, I mean I get it, we bout to finally meet. You said let's head to the bar and asked if I had some cheese. Can you blame me if I'm insensitive? Inattentive, if I get a bit offensive and tell you to rot in hell. I truthfully almost snuffed you while you laid in intensive, and I had to see a therapist, somebody objective to tell me I'm not a monster. Despite the evil thoughts that I had that told me that I should reach across the bed you're in and shut the machine that's keeping you breathing off. Visions of my children, the only reason I'm keeping calm. The irony, the dull moments that you left created vibrancy. I took your failures and I turned them to a dynasty. So in a roundabout way, it's insane, it's fucking with me to say you inspired me.
There's that storytelling. Come on, man. I hate when I can't get to that. There's one specific cutaway that I like hitting when we get shit like freaking this, and like it literally is nowhere to be found all over freaking sudden and shit like that. I know you're freaking there, man. Come on. And I got five more freaking seconds and I'm gonna give up and shit like that. I'm just gonna hit the regular freaking hip hop, man. Here.
The son of Frankenstein, these niggas be taking lives. I created a monster, world's ready to take your lives. Frightening, was like it's till indictments came. I'm just writing this pain, used to write on the train. No bars, just sag names. No disrespect, then the mag aim. 100 yards, that's the mag range. Black brains, tattoos, rep from where my man slain. Brand new chain from Willie Rocks, it's a damn shame. And you nigga,
my back was against the mortar. Fought my way out, I was left for dead and shorter. Breath with nothing left, not even a fucking quarter. Now I'm booking flights overseas and crossing borders. Bringing shit in the trap, wearing a surgical mask. On the face, bagging up Hank, avoiding the task. Working the 9 to 5, or pushing the 2 to 10. I'm certain these verses could serve as motivation to win. One of the realest, realistically you should feel it. But everybody won't I accept it, cause I'm a realist. Base my moves off of logic and rationals. Not
Big freaking shout out, man. Lotus, James, Cliff, produced by Sprox, man. Listen, straight up freaking storytelling freaking throughout, man. Of course, appreciate it. Appreciate the production. Dope freaking lyrics and overall performance. The mix was freaking dope. 3 minutes and 48 seconds of time, but albeit I think we gotta shave some of that freaking off because there's like a huge chunk of nothingness that comes for like 20 seconds or so. So it actually stops maybe around 3 minutes and 17 seconds and stuff like that. Definitely make sure that you edit the full song before you upload it to Spotify and stuff like that, just so as soon as it ends, it knows to go to the next freaking song or whatnot. All that space will, help freaking no one unless you got like a bonus track sort of at the end. Shout out to C Losta with 10 on freaking that, man. I'm saying, man. As we proceed to give you what you need.
It means you're safer sitting here. Okay.
Bro, it's 2 in the morning, fell asleep and I'm yawning, waking up on the lawn, I'm seeing blue and orange. People follow me to school and copy me until I stopped and put my music on. I'm just crawling like a zombie.
Commercials! They'll corrupt your mind! Bad commercials! Bad commercials! Bad commercials! Bad commercials! Are you completely out of your mind? There's too much violence on TV!
C Losta, YBL, and Big Jones Paid Dues remix.
I done paid my fucking dues, but for some reason,
let's go.
These motherfuckers won't let me in. They tell me no one's really listening. I should talk about more of that gangster shit. They act like there's only one style of music you can make it. And these labels get all in their panties when I start shaking shit. Honestly, I'm hotter than fresh vagina in college. Is your favorite rapper can't fuck with me, let's acknowledge it. Soon as I leave out the studio, they try to copy it. Every little thing that I do, cause they know I'm hot as shit. I ain't even mad, but what pisses me off is sorrow. And how the fuck can you act like I'm not the one that just sat right in front of you killing that mic? I guess it's cause I don't act like a sucker lollipop. That mic damn right, I'm sick of these scams they designed to get half your bread like you never wrote down a damn line. Fuck anybody that ever left a nigga hanging on my beats, it's off the leashes, and I ain't changing. Playing these motherfuckers just for the entertainment, without the chamber. Danger, I'm not the nigga that's gonna let it slide. You wanna get a line of weed, you do the die to leave in the night. What the fuck is you talking about? I'm talking about a motherfucker that'll knock you out. Really sick of you industry motherfuckers, cause you never give me the time of the day. No matter what product you try to throw in front of me, I'm gonna keep on knocking the down until we're back into the game. Brutality.
Hold up.
Bots, share the stream.
Too many books, but living without the internet would suck and shit would get weird like too many cooks. If you're always getting robbed, there's too many crooks.
Living without the internet would suck and shit would get weird like too many.
Well, that escalated quickly, man. Hold up, we running that shit freaking back, man. You know what I'm saying? I love the switch up, man. Moments like that are important on records.
I done paid my fucking dues, but for some reason,
talk about paying dues, bro. Talk about paying dues.
Won't let me in. They tell me no one's really listening. I should talk about more of that gangster shit. They act like there's only one style of music you can make it. And these labels get all in their panties when I start shaking shit. Honestly, I'm hotter than fresh vagina in college. Is your favorite rapper can't fuck with me, let's acknowledge it. Soon as I leave out the studio, they try to copy it. Every little thing that I do, cause they know I'm hot as shit. I ain't even mad, but what pisses me off is sorrow. And how the fuck can you act like I'm not the one that just sat right in front of you killing that mic? I guess it's cause I don't act like a sucker lollipop. That mic damn right, I'm sick of these scams they designed to get half your bread like you never wrote down a damn line. Fuck anybody that ever left a nigga hanging on my beats, it's off the leashes, and I ain't changing. Playing these motherfuckers just for the entertainment, without the chamber. Danger, I'm not the nigga that's gonna let it slide. You wanna get a line of weed, you do the die to leave in the night. What the fuck is you talking about? I'm talking about a motherfucker that'll knock you out. Really sick of you industry motherfuckers, cause you never give me the time of the day. No matter what product you try to throw in front of me, I'm gonna keep on knocking the
down until we're back into the game.
Brutality.
Wait to fuck up, I ain't motherfucking done, nigga. Lyrics hard enough to pierce your lungs, nigga. Y'all better run, nigga. I'm a little crazy motherfucker with a mask. The industry's fucked, nigga. Half the music y'all put out is trash. Yeah, I said it through something. Why the hell you keep bluffing? I'm the David New Ruffin. Pay my dues, so bitch, you gotta see me. When we rock, I pop up like a genie with a fucked up attitude. Now you see me. Watch your mouth, cause I punch your ass so fucking hard you might start seeing 3D. I'm murdering everything on the microphone, and I ain't gonna stop it. I'm trying to go in the Xana's zone. Tripping over every little thing, you better leave me alone. Coming up to the back of the darkest part of my chromosome.
Tired of them phony fakes. One of them, garter snakes. Supposed to be a nigga, but then you figure they ain't. Why? Cause the money you making is what he can. City nigga that my buzz sticking affiliated with us. Claiming you motherfuckers was tough. Damn, but you running in the back of the alley with the federales and thinking the nigga don't know what's up. Shit, ever since I was a kid, I was thinking the nigga that shut the fuck up and pay attention and learn. And maybe you motherfuckers to get the shit together and started getting some cheddar instead of getting your background. Especially when you come from a city full of animals. They got you up like a cannibal, call a handle. They coming to damage you when your fatty can get it. So take a person on the nigga. Especially when you come from a city full of animals. They got you up like a cannibal, call a handle. They coming to damage you when your family can get it. So take a person on the blame of the nigga. You don't wonder what a lyrical miracle was critical when I pull up on the mic and they kill if you was pitiful. What a sick try to do with a nigga, do they mimic it, but they never ever be the original. Get the best with the heat like my name is Arsenio. It's a Harlem night, like a Harley fight. That's where you shoot, but I salute. I'ma take it the truth for the industry, dude. You don't wonder what a nigga from the inner city. The spirit of what I'm saying is living in me. And the women know why be yellow affiliated, cause we the creators. Me and see lost about the track. Like I see it, so are you really offended? If I don't wanna believe it, you judging me, you're a critic. If you're thinking about getting rid of me, just forget it and take a look at my shoes. I'll show you how I'm living, motherfucker.
Bruh, he took it even to to another level. Like I almost wanna slow this shit freaking down and like run that shit again. I almost wanna slow that thing down and run that again.
Just trying to make the music that I would want myself to listen to. Cause no matter what I do, I'll still be this guy that's so invisible. I'm just trying to change the way you make music. Cause I know you're miserable. Why don't you do something different and get like Wu-Tang and be listening?
What I like about it is like they both, you know, follow a formed freaking structure and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Started off slow, let people in easy, and then, you know, it's like a roller coaster, like for real. You know what I'm saying? You start off slow as you're going up, right? You know what I'm saying? And that sort of, you know, before you get to that drop takes a little bit to freaking get there. But once you freaking hit that, man, you're off to the races and shit like that. And there may be times where you get a little bit of breathing room on a freaking turn or shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It'll be down, you know what I'm saying? And every time it goes down or goes in a loop, it's all, you know, the super craziness when it comes to the you know, syllables and stuff like that, man. Listen, I've always said, man, you know, that is a skill that not every artist freaking has, man. You know what I'm saying? Some artists will, you know, simply write regular verses and then try to rap them fast on, you know, certain beats like that. But nah, like, you both know, you know, what it really takes to get in there with not only dope words and, you know, making sure like the syllables, you know, match up in a way where you can say it consistently. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, it's keeping a certain rhyme scheme freaking going. And you know what I'm saying? If there's any criticism that I would have, it'd be like just you know, hoping that a more polished mix, you know what I'm saying, was done and stuff like that. Like I want to hear a studio album, you know, official, like y'all was signed kind of freaking version of this freaking record and shit like that. Ultimately, it still allows me to see your skills and ability to really rap, you know what I'm saying? You guys have, you know what I'm saying, styles that, you know, make us really want to see freaking more and stuff like that. So I appreciate the work that you guys put into the record. Just under 2 minutes and 54 seconds. And like, bruh, I might have to slow it down and see what happens real freaking quick, man. Hold on. What is it gonna do?
Do you figure they ain't? Why? Cause the money you making is what he can. City nigga that my buzz sticking affiliated with us. Claiming you motherfuckers was tough. Damn. But you running in the back of the alley with the federales and thinking the niggas don't know what's up. Shit, ever since I was a kid, I was thinking the nigga that shut the fuck up and pay attention to learn. And maybe you motherfuckers get the shit together and started getting some cheddar instead of getting your background. Especially when you come from a city full of You come from a city full of
Can I go slower?
Like a cannibal, color hand up, they cupping the damage. You with your family can get it to something like the person on who blame it a nigga. You go under with a lyrical miracle, it's critical. When I pull up on the mic and the kill if you was pitiful. When the singer try to do what a nigga do, they mimic it, but they never ever be the original. Get the best with the
listen to that, man.
It's a Harlem night, like a Harley fight. That's where you shoot, but I salute. I'ma take it the truth for the industry, dude. You know when with the nigga from the inner city. The spirit of what I'm saying is living in me. And the woman know why be yellow fitty yet it, cause we the creators, me and she lost about the track. Like I see it, so I ain't really definitive. I don't wanna believe it, you judge me, you a critic.
Listen, if this was an audition for Strange Music, like you guys would have passed. That's all I'm gonna freaking say, man. If this was an audition for Strange Music, which honestly I think they should actually do that kind of freaking shit or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Like when artists want to even remotely try to, you know, get a part of that, want to be a part of that freaking movement for real, you know what I'm saying? Hashtagging like, you know, Strange Music Challenge or something. Like, why am it's not real, but it should be a freaking thing or whatnot, right? And you can submit videos and all that freaking shit. Like, look, if I can contact freaking Strange Music and then like tell them to freaking do that shit, you know what I'm saying? Then I'll let y'all freaking know. Cause, you know, you guys inspired that though. We from Kansas City, man. Yo, that's what's up, man. You know what I'm saying? Sure. Let me see. Katie Reigns. You know what I'm saying? With the exclamation points and stuff like that. Just trying to keep real lyrics alive, man. Like, listen, dude, the damn thing, dude, the damn freaking thing. Hold up. We appreciate real music, real bars, real lyrics, real wordplay, real actually getting in there and doing something, real voices, real just artists who appreciate trying. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to simply rap, right? Like, you know, if you're going in to like try to make some, you know, standard club record or whatever, you know what I mean? When you're saying things that you even know other rappers have said, you know what I'm saying? It's simple, but it sounds like someone would say this, so let me say this type of freaking thing. Yeah, there's a difference between that and then actually trying to impress the listener, right? Getting in there and being like, you know what? I'm gonna see if I can get these rhyme schemes going. I'm gonna go fast, or you know what I'm saying, slow, but then do like a dope sort of, you know, switch up at a freaking certain point. Actually even doing the bar for bar, trying to, you know, get metaphors in a certain freaking way, like all storytelling, like all of it is different forms of, you know, hip-hop and things that allow the listener to see the real difference and shit like that. Like if we get too much of just like like a lot of artists saying nothing, then, you know, I can see why certain artists coming up assume that's what you have to freaking do. Like, oh, well, all these artists are freaking, you know what I'm saying, getting played, and, you know, it seems like they're getting paid to freaking do it. So, you know, maybe that's what I gotta make or whatnot. Like, when ultimately, you know, it needs to go back to when every single artist was original and, you know what I'm saying, having their own style, really appreciating the freaking culture, everybody trying to move it forward to be the best. You know what I'm saying? Everybody getting they chances to freaking shine and you know, eventually bringing up their own teams and stuff like freaking that or whatnot. You know, and we still have artists, as we can freaking see, man. We still have artists who are willing to still live by those standards. But then we also have a lot of the wave artists who, you know, again, they follow whatever is popular at the moment. Let's all, you know, run and make these type of freaking records. The key is, when you're even trying to hop in those lanes, is to still maintain some originality, right? As if, and I always use this example because I think it's freaking perfect. Think about if, you know, we think about the certain type of beats that we'll hear often, you know what I'm saying, today, like drill beats or trap beats or something like that. If Dr. Dre or Timberland or Pharrell or Just Blaze or Alchemist or anybody with, or any of them were to make a trap beat, you still would be able to tell it was them who produced it. You know what I'm saying? You would still be able to know a Swiss Beats sort of freaking sound, and you know, it would have a trap aesthetic, but still have that sound. So it's about being able to still have that originality and still maintaining your freaking self and shit like that. Often you guys gotta like push the producers freaking as well, and you know, push yourselves as freaking artists. Don't just settle for less when it comes to the length of a beat. You know what I'm saying? If you really feel a beat on a freaking song, like, do as much as you freaking want. Extend that shit. Tell the freaking producer, can they extend it? Whatever you gotta freaking do. You know, make use of a beat and maximize that freaking record and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know what is gonna happen. You know, who will be listening. You know what I'm saying? If you plan to sort of like do remixes and freaking stuff like that to add more artists, you know what I'm saying, that's another freaking thing as well. But yeah, big freaking salute. Let me see real quick, you know what I'm saying? Say how about new album, shake shit and stuff like that. Well, I mean, yeah, what we often do on the show is we try to play one song per artist in the free line. If anybody wants like repeat submissions and stuff like that, it does usually have to be skips and stuff like that. And or if you send another one in the free line and stuff like that, if we catch up and then have time to go back around, you know what I'm saying, maybe we can freaking do that or whatnot, you know what I'm saying. But I have patience, and we'll figure see what's up. We in here. Let's go back in the good.
Bro, it's 2 in the morning, fell asleep and I'm yawning. Waking up on the lawn, I'm seeing blue and orange. People follow me to school and copy me until I stopped and put my music on. I'm just crawling like a zombie, gnawing on a Nazi, probably in his uniform. Born identity, homie, you've been warned. My brain is soaring like a unicorn.
Alright, we got Caden Reigns. Mr. Caden. Well. This one is with Thanks. Let's go ahead and plop this right here. She mean with Thanks and shit like that. Caden Reigns with Thanks. Or maybe you were just saying thanks? No, who are you? My bad. Who are you? I was like, thanks.
Forget Katie.
You came down and saved me when I stole. You forgot to hide that your heart's cold. I told you I wanted nothing. You proceeded, take it from me. You switched on me. I can't believe.
I gotta turn it up.
Featuring Nonsenze, you already know what it is.
Jess.
reaction come from, though? That was cool. But like, where did that? Hold on, let me look at the liner notes here. Cause that's like a feature, right? Okay, so listen, man, you know what I'm saying? I do kind of wish that the overall a song could freaking come up and shit like that. It could be an issue of, you know, YouTube turning the shit down, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, the mix itself just isn't freaking done right, you know what I'm saying? Over freaking all, right? I'll never usually freaking know unless I have sort of the MP3s or freaking waves when I'm, you know, running it in virtual freaking DJ and all that freaking stuff. You know what I'm saying? Fairly decent freaking vibe, you know what I'm saying? I see this more as something that would be sync licensed and, you know, in certain scenes in like, you know, some kind of indie film or something like that. You know what I'm saying? The melancholy moment of the person's life where they're trying to figure shit out and, you know what I'm saying, shit is just not really going right for them, you know what I'm saying, throughout freaking life and you know what I'm saying, like you almost see it as something that might be in a trailer or something like that. I like the different sections or whatnot because some parts of it can get a little repetitive and stuff like that, but overall just wanted the vocals and the overall polish to be there. Again, like whenever I talk about or even say the word polish, all I'm saying is, you know, that sound that is comparable to a studio recorded record. That, like, again, if you are signed to a major label kind of situation and they make sure that you have the best possible freaking mix, you know what I'm saying, and you sound crisp and all that freaking good stuff. You know, because outside of that, you know, it's like the records will have a very indie sort of like feel, right? Which, you know, again, we sort of somewhat want these days. We want people to know that we're independent and you know, have, you know, the skills to make certain freaking type of freaking songs, but the quality will speak numbers over, like, I think anything, you know what I'm saying? You have the best quality, you have the best performances, you know, people will ride or die for you know what I'm saying, what they're freaking hearing or whatnot. Not everybody's gonna rock with that, of course, you know what I'm saying. It is kind of freaking different or whatnot, but I appreciate the submission. 4 minutes and 32 seconds of time, by the way, you know what I'm saying, which again in these genres, like, honestly, it's often unheard of. The length for me, I don't freaking mind and shit like that, as long as the artist is doing something fairly decent, you know what I'm saying, and you're not going super crazy. I can't understand anything that you're freaking saying, and you know, if it feels like there's just like absolutely no freaking substance, you're not trying to create anything, you know what I'm saying. We have buttons for that, ladies and gentlemen. We have buttons, Mr. Button Man. What up, K and me, RJ, back in the building, man. Quite some time, sir. See also with the thing, you know what I'm saying? Let me see. Back living in Vegas, man. Hey, that's what's up. Well, welcome back. I'm not in Vegas, but you know what I'm saying? Welcome back there. You know what I'm saying? Doing the dead thing. You might said, I feel something whack, you know what I'm saying? And again, I don't blame you. 6 from freaking C lost with a freaking with that, yeah, right there. Let me see, and then yeah, let me see where we are freaking at. We're gonna go ahead and jump on into. We're gonna go ahead and jump on into. We're gonna go ahead and jump on into your free line. Your free line.
Let me stop doing all the freaking that.
Nonsense and Sir Mike, this song's gonna burn like some hot sauce from hot ones in your eyes. Birdman will talk to an actual bird like I'm gonna chew through this beat like a termite. Don't make me put you where actual worms lie. Don't like my old shit, I'm thinking you were high. Like me when I'm looking down at a bird's eye view. When I'm cool, better act like you surprised. Head to McDonald's, I'm about to steal your fries.
Dre Run.
Yeah. Flow.
Fuck with you. By Dre Run.
Rhythm section ENT.
1 to 10 in the building.
Yeah. 916, stand up.
Welcome back to the stream, Dre.
I wrote a letter to telecom, I'm doing better. Word as clear as the weather. Face hard, but a spirit light as a feather. Might be free, might fuck me up to think if I let her do better. She says, who tells me when I improve? Committed me to my dues. Chose God over you, we over them fine. Know the commitment is over too, I can't get over you. Fell for the pump, the show, and the shoulder scoop. Rookie bright-eyed with energy, envious of a soda dudes. Like you don't remember shit that I showed to you. Believe in you and say fuck whatever was told to you. You triggered so I never asked. Never can tell you I want forever bad. Never showed you I can show you what is never sad. Yeah, we was wild to think our features was mad, whatever or cool. We ahead of time, the tempo was new. Knew was better in the mind, the limbo was you. Never thought my deepest thoughts was info to use. I'm nervous, I ain't slip a dime, my tempo is true. I hear your words, I got the flow, this tempo is you. We slow or fast, I'ma rock to the tempo you choose. Happy for us or in the booth, giving niggas the blues. Heartbroken, open mind, how the fuck could I lose? Shake the hand, I'm well aware what the fuck I could lose. Could be rich or lose my whole life fucking with you. Cause we moving, seeing both minds stuck in a loop. Never forget them nights a nigga was out here thugging with you. Really fucking with you. I remember, sunroof living, November through December. I was your passion. You were my ashes, apologies for my language and all of our verbal clashes. Ashes to ashes, looking different in them diamonds. Like for fuck if I stall you, I almost don't wanna call you, I want everything. Want you to wanna do it, then message me like everything. Watching the throne, beachside with a couple wedding rings, this gives you me. Plus all the royalty since we ending things, I'm wild, you tripping. But asking what's gotten into me, words that hit me physically, yeah. Certain places that made me proud of my enemies, seeing they still don't get to me, breaking it down lyrically, saying I don't rock with the instrumental for diddly, shit, it sound like a hit to me, yeah. Fuck me, but bitch, you hitting me. We could approach it differently. Tell me you just not into me. Floating through all these gimmicks, saying I can't talk but them gears, but bitch, you did it. Don't ask me about how I'm feeling. I'm good as the other trick you been hitting, not asking you how you living. I know, yeah. If you don't get me, then nigga, then get it. You was down feeling fuck the world, nigga, I get it. I ain't never been the guy that'll tell you about who you digging, do you? And always know that your karma is coming soon. Put your shit straight, rockin', I promise you coming too. I could go, but shit always change when it comes to you. That's why I never gave a damn about your friends, I fuck with you.
What the hell? Is that it?
Are you serious? Where the heck did you go? I don't know.
The son of Frankenstein, these niggas be taking lives. I created a monster, wolves ready to take your lives. Frightening, was like this till indictments came. I'm just writing this pain, used to write on the train. No bars, just sag names. No disrespect, then the mag aim. 100 yards, that's the mag range. Black range, tattoos, rap from where my man slain. Brand new chain from Willie Rocks, it's a damn shame. And you niggas is fucking up.
Big freaking saluta. Like, listen, shout out, man. Man, I love that we have a lot of like vibe-centric freaking artists who, you know, have great beat selection. You know what I'm saying? And you know, can really get in there. Like we had a few sort of like storytelling freaking joints from artists freaking today, and you know what I'm saying, just bar-centric, some things that really, you know, in my eyes, like feed the culture a little bit. This is a record that I would 100% want to see freaking live and stuff like that. Again, live band situation, real drums, real piano, pianist. It definitely has a really good freaking vibe and stuff like that. And again, performance was like, you didn't waste 1 second of this freaking beat, man. And once again, artists, you know, take any note that you know can when it comes to these kind of freaking records and shit like that, man. Just come at it with some actual substance and things that, you know, people can freaking feel. I 100% can see a video to this, so get to work, man, for sure. Get to freaking work, you know what I'm saying? Once again, Dre Run with Fuck With You.
Everybody knows about your mama and your daddy and your sister and your granny.
Alright, next up, we got NY Yoda. Hold on. Neoda High Risk. Let's go ahead and drop your MP3. Your MP3. Yeah. Oh, we got some more vibes. Come on. Where we going with this one, though? Is it gonna be singing, rapping?
Weekend was way too short. We can't be moving in vain. If this ain't really insured, I can make sure it is. High risk and high reward. I want some more of this.
Nice.
Higher we blow that smoke. And when that doja hit, embrace the time. Enjoy your vibe before we part our ways again. I hate to say goodbye.
This might get that running back.
Say goodbye.
Said living in the building.
Partial to blame, but you stuck in your ways. Take two of us to play this game. I know a name, but I don't know a face. Can't get myself out this maze. Done with the fun on the sideline. Nighttime, we get connected like Wi-Fi. Piece of you, need a piece of me. Don't like arguing. Play my role, take lead. And that other hoe you know you on don't got shit on me. It's out my control now. I'm in the background, wow. We need to slow down.
Oh, yeah, whoa. I can take my time, slow down now. Not no time for games, don't play around. When I hit you up, no, it's going down. The way you feel is what I need. Can't deny you my release. Know you try to cut me off, but you know I give you peace. Rock you till you go to sleep. When you wake, we reconvene. This a private getaway. No one getting in between. Baby, when I'm with you, I feel liberated. Always on my mind when we separated. Every time it's better, we accelerating. Because the weekend was way too short. We can't be moving in vain. If this ain't really in short, I can make sure it. High risk and high reward. I want some more. This higher we blow that smoke. And when the doja hit, embrace the time.
Enjoy your vibe before we part our ways again.
Great vibe.
I hate to say goodbye.
Yeah, know me right here.
There can never be too many books, but living without the internet would suck and shit would get weird like too many cooks. If you're always getting robbed, there's too many crooks.
Living without the internet would suck and shit would get weird like too many.
I'm gonna give that little pre-review and then I'm gonna run this shit back again, man, because I absolutely love that freaking vibe and shit like that. Y'all also know me, man. I love the collabs between male and female freaking artists and shit like that. When you get into the duets, if you will, you know what I'm saying? It's always a little bit of a good thing and shit like that, especially if both artists do the damn thing on the record, man. That's always what every record needs when it comes to collabs. All the artists need to do their freaking job so that the record can stand on its own freaking 2 feet. I feel like both artists freaking did that on there, and the vocals are freaking good, albeit, like, you know, in the beginning, which of course we'll hear when we get back into it.
It was way too short. We can't keep moving in vain.
Like, you know, it's like, well, I love her voice. I love her voice, and the fact that she has the low tone, the very chill, you know what I'm saying, sort of low tone, but then also there's a hint of that high tone in there, and as the harmonization, you know, which again, some parts make me want you to sort of let that part take the lead as well, just because, you know, mainly we get to hear you in the lower freaking tone, and like, you know, yeah, you got a nice freaking voice. The mix is pretty much freaking perfect, and I like what's going on freaking there. But overall, I still like the freaking record, you know what I'm saying, and I appreciate the timing with that, you know what I'm saying. Let me see what it is in full. 3 minutes and 13 freaking seconds, and therefore here we go again. You already know what it is. Definitely can see this sync license put in movies, TV shows, something like that. Do a video to this if you can. Send Living said 10
too short. We can't keep moving in vain. If this ain't really insured, I can make sure it is. High risk and high reward. I want some more of this. Higher we blow that smoke, and when that goes, your head embrace the time. Enjoy your vibe before we part our ways again. I hate to say goodbye.
Look at that voice.
Say goodbye. Partial to blame, but you stuck in your ways. Take 2 of us to play this game. I know a name, but I don't know a face. Can't get myself out this maze. Done with the fun on the sideline. Nighttime, we get connected like Wi-Fi. Piece of you, need a piece of me. Don't like arguing. Play my role, take lead. And that other hoe you know you on, don't got shit on me. It's out my control now. I'm in the background, wow. We need to slow down.
Oh, yeah, whoa. I can take my time, slow down now. Not no time for games, don't play around. When I hit you up, no, it's going down. The way you feel is what I need. Can't deny you my release. Know you try to cut me off, but you know I give you peace. Rock you till you go to sleep. When you wake, we reconvene. This a private getaway. No one getting in between. Baby, when I'm with you, I feel liberated. Always on my mind when we separated. Every time it's better, we accelerating. Because the weekend was way too short. We can't keep moving in vain. If this ain't really in short, I can make sure it is. High risk and high reward. I want some more of this. Higher we blow that smoke, and when the doors are hit, embrace the time.
Enjoy your vibe before we part our ways again. I hate to say goodbye.
One of a kind, never go blind. Give me your time, drop of a dime, cleansing your mind. Why would I sign? Please, this is the sign. No ceiling for me, though it feel like a prime. Purpose is plain, rare, though it might feel I'm insane. Ring on my queen, love, changing her name. Vision done changed. Perfect approach is my aim. Pardon my flame. I be the one without chains. I ain't no slave. Friend of the Lord, thankful for faith. Give me the B to get A. Stay in my lane. Get in.
I think I said what I said about what I said to the record today and blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I plopped that in the playlist, the steers and stuff like that. So, definitely a record to, you know, look out for. And again, do a video in some way. You know, again, there always can be a lyric video and a live action animated. They're all three completely different choices and things that you can also sort of freaking do. That would be freaking dope or whatnot. You know, again, everything is cool about it. So, good. And y'all know what to do, man. Like, when it comes to records on the freaking show, if I ever tell you that, you know, a certain record, you know, hey, plopping that in the playlist or whatever kind of situation like that, never hesitate to resend that record on a different episode, and with a different, you know, sort of link or whatnot. That one was an MP3 kind of situation, so, you know, I'm not able to, like, post a link or nothing like that. But you know, if and when you send that on, you know, with a YouTube link or a Spotify or something like that, I will add it to those playlists as well. We got Miss 223 with Free Fly. You're sending in this classic record of yours, of course. And it's ironic because this is also a vibe.
I think this spot was made for me. Heard the fire and it spoke to me. Look at my phone, it reminds me. Holy, I am. I've been thinking lately, maybe I should run away. I just need some time to think, well maybe it's just overkill. To isolate myself, I just need some time alone. All these thoughts that get here in my eye. How the fuck can I grow when I don't even know myself? How the fuck can I love when I can't even love myself? I've been looking day and night, I've been searching for a sign. Is it right in my eyes? Am I blood in my blood? Think I might just be all these moments happening while I'm trapped in my mind. Should I die? I trying. I'm tired and lonely, but I'll kick and scream. All I have is me right now. Music and this that right now. I have so much to say, I just wish I could escape. And all you guys can't relate. Message me in your set. Let's connect and fly. Let's connect and try. Let's connect and fly. Let's connect and try. Not alone when you feel alone. Not weak when you feel so weak. You matter even when you think you don't mean a fucking thing. You wanna float away, you wanna drown your pain. Take a step every day, love yourself through the rain. Get to know your pain, get to know your shame. Get to know the inner you, all the parts that you refuse. Think this spot was made for me. Heard the fire and it spoke to me. Look at my phone, it reminds me. Holy, I am. I've been thinking lately, maybe I should run away. I just need some time to think, well maybe it's just overkill. To isolate myself, I just need some time alone. All these thoughts that get here in my eye. How the fuck can I grow when I don't even know myself? How the fuck can I love when I can't even love myself? I don't know myself.
Like, it feels like a real song, man.
I need to pull myself up. Spread my wings and fly away.
Flowers are growing, everybody. Look it, Mama. A piece of cheese in the sky.
Hey, I would have loved to hear this song the first time, you know what I'm saying, I got stoned. So Miss 223, Miss 223, Miss is 223. I truly appreciate, you know, your music because it is just, you know, by far, you know, just very, very extremely different. It's in a genre that, you know, like I could hear this on, you know, certain stations out here, like 93.1 Jack FM, 98.7 and stuff like that. Like they'll play, you know, a little bit of alt rock, 80s, new, old, you know, different stuff like that. It definitely is something that I could see sync licensed. That the mix is decent on that. I love the harmonies. I love the layers in there that you freaking do. The change ups, like it really, like you go into full song mode on this, to the point where, you know, I do wonder where and how much of the creativity actually, you know, like where anything, you know, comes from and stuff like that, right? Because with a singer in this kind of genre, it's like, where do you start? Do you write the song and like have the melodies in your head and then look for a producer that can produce around it? Like, do you produce it yourself? Do you you know what I'm saying, look for the beat and then write the song? You know what I'm saying, you love the beat and then, you know, wrote the song around it. Whatever the case, you know what I'm saying, I feel like everything that you sort of did and performed on it was you know, perfect and stuff like that. So, you know, from me to you, please never stop doing music. I feel like, you know, people need to hear your stuff. There's another band called Churches. There's like Metric, there's Paramore, you know what I'm saying? There's certain artists that I would put you in that sort of freaking category, you know what I'm saying, a little bit. And would definitely love to hear freaking more and stuff like that. Sid Living said, I like the message, man, and as do I. Hold on real quick. Everybody knows a little life. Under the sun, under the sun, under the sun, under the sun.
Excuse me, mister. Everybody has a little life under the sun.
Do they?
Yes.
I don't believe that.
They do. Look it.
Who am I looking at?
The guy over there.
Oh, what about him?
He's chilling under the sun, see?
That's not what they meant, man.
Yes, it does, man. And if you think that it's not, you're stupid.
No, you stupid, man. You need to get out of here, little boy. You know what I'm saying? Now, first of all, you know, I told you every single day, two weeks in a row, how many walnuts were in the cheeseburger, man. You know what I'm saying? And what did you tell me, man? Tell everybody what you told me real quick, man.
I told you to go eat a bean and cheese.
Let me see what's up. People are like actually listening to your shit. Like, let's open up Spotify. Open up. We gonna open up Spotify real quick. I said we gonna open up Spotify real quick. I said we gonna open up Spotify real quick. We gonna open up Spotify real quick. Did you open up Spotify, my buddy? My buddy. We are nearing close to its end. So this may be the last record. We'll see. Send Living, you got your good Django. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Hey, up. Hey, see? She is smart because she now sends this one here via the Spotify. But why doesn't... Hold on. Yeah, I gotta click it again. There we go. So now I can add this to the playlist on here. As soon as he starts playing. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Niggas is playing it safe, playing it safe.
kicking a lot, getting this cake. Focus and said it's never too late. Stay up, motivate, keep gunning, keep moving, stay real, yeah you go. This be the mode, the feeling the fire just burning your soul. Keep vision to go. My shit passion, I rigmarole. 24 karat, get money, I'm married. Dope as your spirit, music I cherish. I let it doubt, it give me energy. Don't let hate, but I get into me. I applaud those who ain't enemy, better my ally than my enemy. Make more room for those who realest me. Feel the passion building up, excitement, gaining love. I'm home, manage my element, money competitive, passing out present with yo. Active and ready, I beat up the beast and I break out his stuff. Let's go. Man, shit look easy, rep VA like breezy Fergie. I got a feeling tonight gon' be a good night. Ayy, stay focused on the good vibes. Yeah, let's take a shot, let's have a good time. Ayy, tonight gon' be a good night. Ayy, I'm on, manage my element, money competitive, passing out present with yo. Active and ready, I beat up the beast and I break out his blood. Let's go. Make shit look easy, rep VA like breezy Fergie. I got a feeling tonight gon' be a good night. Ayy, stay focused on the good vibe.
Yeah,
let's take a shot, let's have
that's
a good
right.
time.
Hey.
Tonight gon' be a good night. Ayy, shit is real, no acting, put in work, that action, living life, this lavish rebel, gymnastics, pay me, flip mode, move backwards, get quit, my shit jump, and go gab it, duck less, blow for blow, fight or flight, no stress, fluff and grind, compress, quarter my bills, go blue, speak nothing less, brand new, your clouded jewelry niggas, $1 million worth of game, $1 million on the table, never been a lane. I'm on, manage my element, money competitive, passing out present with yo. Active and ready, I beat up the beast and I break out his blood. Let's go. Make shit look easy, rep VA like breezy Fergie. I got a feeling tonight gon' be a good night. Ayy, stay focused on the good vibe. Yeah, take a shot, let's have a good time. Ayy, tonight gon' be a good night. Ayy, come on. I'm on, manage my element, money competitive, passing out present with yo. Active and ready, I beat up the beast and I break out his blood. Let's go. Make shit look easy, rep VA like breezy Fergie. I got a feeling tonight gon' be a good night. Ayy, stay focused on the good vibe. Yeah, take a shot, let's have a good time. Ayy, tonight gon' be a good night. Yeah, ayy. I think that was it.
Hold on.
Tito's handmade vodka is so good and smooth. You can mix it with
Come
any.
on, Spotify, don't do that. Don't do that to me. I'm trying to look for something real quick. Hey, like what am I freaking doing right here? So like that I'm looking for. I don't know if it's gonna freaking do it right now or whatnot. But big freaking salute, man. You know what I'm saying? Getting that record again. I don't know why. Like it felt like this time around. You know what I'm saying? Like again, I you sent this song again, pretty much like I think last stream. But this version feels a little lower, you know what I'm saying, in volume or something like that. You know what I'm saying? The other version, you know what I'm saying, I feel like it felt freaking louder. Overall, I can still see the potential in the record. You know, I liked it, you know, the first time I heard it. Chorus is very freaking catchy. That's the thing that I feel like people will 100% resonate with and you know, appreciate. That's the crowd pleaser, the when the crowd gets in, you know what I'm saying? Hey, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So if you make a video to that, you know what I mean? Like, you know, getting a moment with, you know what I'm saying, all your homies or family or just, you know, the crowd initially getting really into that part and being able to cut to the footage with the audio of the people doing it, like, you know what I'm saying, for the very end of the sort of, you know what I'm saying? Like, it has that kind of freaking vibe. 3 minutes and 10 seconds of record, of course, you know, I appreciate the freaking timing on that. And of course what she did initially to the freaking beat, man. It's you know what I'm saying, freaking dope. So thank you for doing it is what you need to be appreciating, you know, whatnot. You already know what it is. Listen, we will probably be back freaking tomorrow morning. So, you know what I'm saying? Rock out. Do what you gotta freaking do. You know what I'm saying? We'll be back freaking next stream, and then we will, you know what I'm saying? Rock out all over again.
Tryna diss me? We don't play that shit. When you hating in the lie, we don't play that shit. Ain't showing no respect. We don't play that shit. If you ain't talking what we talking, we won't play your shit.
What it is, it's Nina Loco from Northern California, man. If you don't tune into that Dorky Review Show, then fuck you.
It's 2 in the morning, fell asleep and I'm yawning. Waking up on the lawn, I'm seeing blue and orange. People follow me to school and copy me until I stopped and put my music on. I'm just crawling like a zombie, gnawing on a Nazi, probably in his uniform. Born identity, homie, you've been warned. My brain is so